Hey, what's up, Rexy? What's up, Mr. Pocket Camp? Hello, Demigod Productions. How is everybody doing today? Hey, Breezy T. Sorry, I missed you at the very beginning there. Hello, Demigod Productions. Am I one of the animators for Total Drama Island? No. If you ask the internet, they would. If you ask the internet, though, like the Total Drama Reddit, they'll let you know that I wish I was, when really I don't know. Hey, Total Dramster and Gamer475. Hello. Hello, Logan Thomas. Actually, a big fan of Total Drama. You're in the right spot then. This is where Total Drama comes to live. Hopefully. Just gonna let everybody roll in, but yeah, let me know if I sound okay. Sorry if it's windy in here. We're in the middle of a heat wave. It is totally miserable in this apartment, so there's fans rolling everywhere. So if you're wondering why there's lots of background noise, it's because I don't want to bake to death. It'd be very nice. Oh, you could probably hear my stream, can't you? I should probably turn that off. Whoopsie, sorry if you heard that, guys. It's unfortunate. Oh, that was probably very distracting if you guys could hear me. I don't got my headphones on, so because I had to do my due. I had to not look crazy for the internet today. Because according to the Total Drama Reddit, I'm crazy. All right, so let's start answering questions. Have you heard of Disadventure Camp? Yes, I have. I took a look at it, and they're the ones who inspired me to change the name of Total Drama Osuke Island to Complete Drama Osuke Island. And hopefully that works and gets Popcorn Digital off my back, because that'd be pretty fucking pog if they could leave me alone for a hot minute. What are my thoughts about Mike X Zoe as a ship? You love them unconditionally. I like him. I like him a lot. Total Drama is one of those shows where it has a unique style. Thanks, Fresh TV and Television, for making a masterpiece. I'm a fan of Total Drama and Futurama. Me too. I like Futurama as well. Hey, Caleb Dunaway. Glad to see your stick gill kicking around. If there's anything different about me, Caleb, it's pretty obvious. What about Gwenkin? Yeah, Gwenkin's my favorite ship. I'm a huge Gwenkin stan. The fact that I am the Giga Chad of all Gwenkin stans makes the internet dislike me a lot. Is Osuke Island doing okay? Yeah, it's doing great, actually. We just redesigned Matt. I redesigned him. I've got one person on the team now who's helping me with designs, mainly the adult redesigns. He brought some designs to me. Thought they were pretty pog, so I decided to implement a couple of them, and now he's kind of like my backup, helps me with some stuff. We're looking for artists that can do lots of Total Drama hands, though. If you know anybody who likes to draw Total Drama style hands, send them my way, because fuck Total Drama hands, they suck. It's hard to draw. Screen time. Chapter 4 is currently on pause, but it's not on pause forever, and we're also reanimating episode 1 a little bit. We are reanimating all the scenes with Matt because we redid his design. So we're going to update that for the new one. The current list of shots complete is out of 26. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 complete. And I did that in a matter of like 2 to 1 hours. If I just take like the weekend, I could probably get all the scenes with Matt redone. When I was redoing Jen's build, I just uploaded a post today about it. I redid Jen's build. I also redesigned some of her stuff. Jen's old design had lots of her belts and other stuff on her skirt kind of like built into the skirt. And I decided to update the belt design so that it's more, it just sticks out a bit more. It's a bit more prominent. It looks better, it looks cooler. The belt doesn't like it isn't contained inside her skirt. It kind of like sits off her skirt like an actual belt. Like if you were to look at Heather's design, she has that kind of belt, that kind of like white stuff that sticks off of her. Just makes her look a lot better. I did that with Jen's design. I redid lots of the belt stuff just to make it look a bit better in that area. It seemed like it was kind of like a low point of the build was like the skirt area, and the belts were kind of doing it, but I just upgraded them so they look a lot cooler and actually belts work. So there's that. And then obviously there's the redesigning of most of the adult female characters so that they have the more adult build. So yeah, Scalen's doing great. It's doing really good. Demigod Productions. Well, the fact that I'm a Zoki stan is why internet hates me and my art. Everybody hates everybody's art online unless you do their specific thing. Hopefully I'm not peaking. Am I like really loud? Hopefully I'm not too loud, because I feel like I'm getting pretty loud. I'm like looking at my meter and it's like peaking in the yellow. So if I'm like sound shitty, just let me know, guys. Okay, so lol, I wish Total Dramarama could have done better. Meh, I could care less. I can't believe that Giant Test got some hate while Total Drama got some likes. You watched Big Brother 24 this week, was great. Nah, I'm not watching Big Brother. After last season, I kind of lost interest. But if I'm gonna be honest, I only see Duncan and Gwen as friends. I actually like Gwen, but I'm glad you enjoyed Gwenkin. I can't. I know someone who didn't respect you and decided to cut ties with them. Huh? Oh, okay. Cool, thanks, Demigod. I appreciate it when people has my back. And if they don't likes me, you're like, well, I don't like you then. I appreciate your style. Have you checked out other family series of TD like Total Drama Odyssey, Wellman Aqua Operation Liberty, and School Challenge? Nope. The only one I looked up was just Adventure Camp because me and him got hit at the exact same time. So I feel like I got a kinship with him. When I saw he changed the name and that it hadn't gotten taken down, I was like, I'm going to change my name. And my roommate came up with the idea of just calling it Complete Drama Island. So we're going with Complete. And the tagline is going to be Complete Drama Island because we complete our storylines. I miss you so much. Question, when will the next episode of your season? The next episode, if episode 1 with the rename and the reanimation of some of the stuff, like basically the rename is the main thing we're going for, because when I was served the copyright strikes, if you ask the internet, I was served a cease and desist. No, I fucking wasn't. No cease and desist. They'd have to mail me that. And I don't think Popcorn Digital or Fresh TV has the time to mail some asshole over in Kelowna, BC, a cease and desist letter for an online show. So yeah, if you ask the internet, I was served a cease and desist. No, I was given a copyright strike for violating the Total Drama copyright and trademark, and specifically Total Drama. So if I change the name from Total Drama to Complete Drama, I'm no longer violating the copyright and or trademark of the Total Drama franchise. So to the person on Reddit who made that shit up, fuck you. I wasn't served a cease and desist, because that's like big uh-oh troubles, fucker. But the fact that Kim, Jen, and Jen... Yeah, Mr. Pocket Camp, I'm sick and tired of answering that question, or being, like, asked that shit. So basically, I designed Kimberly to get Courtney fans excited. I designed Jen to get Gwen fans excited, and plus, I like the storyline I developed for it. I made Jesse to entice Duncan fans to like him. Every single character was designed with that in mind. So every time somebody brings it up, it's like, yeah, of course, that's the whole fucking point. It's like, this chair is blue. Why is it blue? Because it's blue. I like blue. Well, why does it have to be blue? Why couldn't it be something else? Because it's supposed to be blue. It's like asking, why is my chair blue? It's because I like blue, and people who like blue buy the chair. I'm not sure if I'm just fucking crazy, but you know, that's my opinion. And it's like, people keep asking that same question. It's like, why do they all look the same? Because it was meant to be that way. It was a purposeful design choice. Have you ever been called biased or based on something you're absolutely a fan of? That happened to me. Yeah, I don't know. The Total Drama Reddit seems to like to crap all over me because... I don't fucking know. Some a-hole decided he wanted to fight me on my YouTube channel, and I fucking owned him so hard he had his buddy go and cry to the Reddit about it. So now they all don't like me. When is episode 2 gonna come out? like I said, episode 2 will come out if Complete Drama Island episode 1 stays up on YouTube without getting struck down. I will consider doing episode 2. But some people on the Reddit are correct. Doing the animated version by myself is fucking hard. It's like not it's like don't fuck around type hard. Like really fucking hard. Like that 18 months was brutal of doing episode 1. So yeah. No, it's okay, Mr. Pocket Camp. People just constantly come at me with that, so it's like getting sick and tired of fucking hearing it. It's like somebody asking the same question for the past 4 years in a row, and you keep answering it, but people keep coming back with it. And I get it. Some people are new to the channel. Like, I'm probably one of the few people on YouTube doing total drama. So lots of new people will come in and ask about it, and it's like, I need to have like a frequently asked questions page or a video or some shit that people can just look at and be like, go to the fucking FAQ. I'm going to have to make the total drama wiki the FAQ. Also, good news with the Total Drama Skate Island wiki. Now that I am the admin, they added protections on there. So I basically just protected all the pages. So all the pages are protected. They can no longer be vandalized. So that can be a nice, good fuck off moment for Legs to do that shit. Let's see here. I wish Total Drama characters appear in the Cartoon Network 25th birthday back then. Yeah. And Nicole and Crystal are such a better version of Katie and Sadie. Thanks, Mr. Pocket Champ. I do appreciate that one. Nicole and Crystal were ones I really worked hard on to get nice. Even though people fucking ripped on me for their uniforms, they're too sexual. They're college cheerleaders. Fuck off. Do what I want. What is the age rate of CDOI? Don't know what that means. If you're asking like the rating, there's going to be 3. I'm going to do 3 versions of the comic from now on. There's going to be a rated G version that has no swearing. There's going to be a rated TV 14 version like Family Guy, American Dad, where there is some swearing and profanity, and also some sexual content. Not like sexual content, more like just brief nudity, like not brief nudity, but like, you know, adult situations. And then there'll be an uncensored version where everything goes, swearing, all that shit. But those will be Patreon exclusives. Like the uncensored version will be a Patreon tier, because I don't want kids reading it, so it's going to be behind a paywall for the uncensored version. And that also means that like if an episode, like say like season 1 when Heather gets her top ripped off, in the uncensored version that'll be uncensored in the comic, whereas the TV 14 version will have it blurred, and the G version might have that scene omitted or something along those lines. So yeah, there's 3 versions of the comic coming out, which is also what I'm working on for chapter 4 by introducing the new scenes. What do you use to make the comic? I use Toon Boom Harmony. What happens when people don't read the descriptions? Oh, that's having people don't read the descriptions. Yeah, that's my favorite one. When you type out like 3 paragraphs for the shit, and then people are like, "What does this mean?" And I go, "Did you fucking read the post? I answered it right fucking there." TLDR. Well, then get fucked. Fuck your question. You do absolutely like Jen, Kim, and Jesse. Oh, thanks, Demigod Productions. Nice stove. Yeah, my stove fucking kicks ass. It cooks food. It's fucking rad. I'm glad you don't do Reddit. Thank you, Jesse. That was like good advice. I'm sorry those people bullied you. I respect your opinion. Oh, nah, it's fine. Like, I have people like message me and they're like, fucking people are talking shit about you on Reddit. And I go, oh yeah? Let's see what they have to say about me. One of them said I have, some of them say I have like a mental disease or some shit. And I'm like, that's some fucking new news to me. It's like I'm standing in line while people are like looking. It's like people are like looking at a picture of me and they're being like, that guy has problems. And I walked up and go, yeah, let's hear about the problems that this guy has, that the internet fucking knows about me. They just happen to know that I have these mental issues. Like, fuck off. Some people have the audacity to assume others have mental issues. The audacity. And then to go on Reddit and talk about it like they know me. Like, fuck off. You don't know shit. Go make another fucking tier list on Reddit. Fucking swine. Chris McLean is a true villain suing people. Yeah. Who's your favorite character from Total Drama? That'd be Duncan. I have been made fun of before where I'm a cartoon lover than a real life show lover, and I don't care what other people say since I love Total Drama Island being my favorite cartoon show of all time. It's my favorite show of all time too. Yes, Paradox, Carter is the new norm. Good correction. I'm planning on making my own fan-made TD season. May I get some advice, please, if you can? Yeah, if you have some advice, I would, or if I had any advice for you, write what you want to write. Write a story that you enjoy. That's what I did. I wrote a story that I thought I would enjoy, and I wrote it, and I really liked it. And then it just kept going, and then I decided to just fix all full drama with it. You know, write a story that you want to read. Write a story and make a story that you'd enjoy, something you'd like to see. That's what I would suggest. Write something that you can enjoy. You. Just you. And if other people like it, then fuck yeah. That's what I say. Imagine this crossover idea. Total Futurama Island. Nah, I don't like crossovers like that. I wish I could help come up with character creations on your show. I'm pretty good at the character creation process. Like when I redid Matt, I just looked at Tom Holland from Captain America Civil War. That's what I based his design off of. It was the first time we saw Tom Holland as Peter Parker. Yeah, Mito, alright. Hello, dude. Hello, Lean. I have a question about the wiki. Who edited Jen's page before it got protected? Don't know. It was like, I like Dyke or some shit. They were trying to spell dick, but they couldn't, so they rearranged the words. So it was very still offensive. So either way, I just, as the admin, I blocked them and I blocked their IP. Just to get rid of it. Just so they couldn't do it anymore. And then I protected it so that nobody can edit it. Only administrators can, so only I can do it. So if anybody has any edits they'd like to make to the wiki page, just message me on YouTube, in a comment, or on Twitter at Jesse Ilg. My Twitter page should be on my YouTube page. If you ever want to make an edit, just tweet at me and be like, hey, you should make an edit to this on the wiki page, and then I'll go change it. But yeah, besides that, I don't know. People like to hide behind fake names and shit and use VPNs and shit to hide their IP. So, they can do all that. Yeah, I figured you were Lean on Discord. Lean, I figured. I see you in there all the time. Yeah, you're usually in the general chat, I think. Yeah, you're always in the general. Glad to see you in the regular chat here. Who do you hate from Total Drama? I don't really hate any characters. I got no hate for anybody. Have you heard of Lindsay fan-made series Total Drama Destiny? No, I don't look up other fan series just to avoid being influenced by them, by their ideas, or people saying that I poached their ideas. People like to make up shit about me, so I just stay away from everybody's shit, so I can't be blamed for shit. Cool, thanks. Yeah, no problem, Total Drama Disaster. Well, I bet you enjoy the story. Yeah, I enjoy the story for Total Drama Sky Island. I enjoyed it so much I wrote 6 seasons of it. Including a spin-off, so, that's the fun shit. I think they already want to see ships in the series. If there was a ship you absolutely hate in TD, what would it be? Also, my hate character is Dave from Tdoi Island. Like I said, I don't like to talk about most hated ships, because then somebody is going to take it to Reddit and be like, oh, Chester hates this ship. And they're going to be like, he's a fucking douchebag hating on somebody's ship. So I just don't care. I made my prediction for your series. Cool. What is your favorite design character from Tdoi? I guess I really like Matt's new redesign. I'm still a huge fan of Isabella's design. That one's still my absolute favorite, is Isabella. Also, fucking people getting up on my shit about Isabella's design, saying she looks too young. Do I have to add a fucking age chart to my character so people can stop bitching at me? That person who made that meme with the what's his face over JonTron, with being the whole weird pedophile thing or what the fuck it was with the JonTron thing. Kimberly's 19 and Jesse's 20. Fuck off. Some people just like to make shit up to make me look shitty. It's fucking hilarious. If the characters are overaged, they'll interact romantically. If they aren't, they won't. Fuck. I gotta fucking stamp their age on their forehead so people will fucking leave me alone. I only hated Chris, but that's a given. Thanks. Alright, I respect your decision. Doesn't bother me. Oh, no, that's fine. Like I said, I just stay away from people's fan series because it just doesn't lead anywhere, or it doesn't do any good for me. How many scripts have you wrote so far? I've written quite a bit. I'm doing a rewrite of Total Drama Western All Stars. I got to like episode 8 and I didn't like the direction I was going with it. I didn't like where I'd written it, so I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it from scratch. I'm also gonna redo the beginning. I didn't write the beginning of Mega All Stars. I wrote like the midway point where it gets really fucking good. I started writing there just because it's where I wanted to start. But now that I'm going to go back and I'm going to rewrite the beginning, and I actually added so many more characters to it this time around in the rewrite. There's even like a 2-hour special leading into Mega All-Stars where Chris does a super competition to decide who gets to be on it. So like the Revenge of the Island cast and the original cast all compete in like this big competition to see who makes it on the Chris's All-Star team. So yeah, and it's got like a points leaderboard. It's very inspired by like My Hero Academia when they did like the first thing with Aizawa when they did all the physical day where they had all the numbers and the person who got last would get kicked out or whatever. It was very inspired by like that. So yeah, but it's not like physical. It's not like who can throw shit farthest type deal. It's like an actual obstacle course with like stages, and each stage you get like a certain amount of points per placement, and then like the top 18 or so get to move on to Chris's All-Star team. And that's like a whole 2-hour episode where like the Pakateo Island cast and the Osuke Island cast meet the Revenge of the Island and a regular cast, and it becomes this huge event. So yeah, it's like big. It even has like a prequel to it includes the 2-hour special I'm talking about. It includes like Gwen and Heather finding out about Jen and Zoe, and like the live reaction of discovering them seeing their twins for the first time. So yeah, there's quite a few scripts. I would say I've written about 100 plus scripts. Matt is very cool. Thank you. I think people in the Total Drama Reddit Discord really like Matt's old design because it's very memeable. I think one of their emotes is Matt doing the floss. So there's somebody in the Total Drama Reddit Discord who's like, "New Matt is fake Matt," and I'm like, I fucking love this guy. New Matt is fake Matt. I guess that guy's fucking Pog. I told him that too. I was like, fucking Pog username, bro. It's fucking rad. Let's see here. Thoughts on Gwen/Jen's voice actress firing? I'm gonna miss her, honestly. She brought life to those characters. It was perfect. Jen's voice actress is different than Gwen's. Jen is voiced by by Haley. I don't have her name up right now. I not right. I have her name, Haley Hendricks. So Jen's voiced by Haley Hendricks, and I think she did a good job. But if I was in charge of Total Drama, I would bring Megan Fallenbach back as Gwen and Heather as Jen, just so they're different. I don't know if I ever think my OC Daniel Rex would be in a Total Drama anime project, but it would be an honor if he is any. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm so happy for you for making this. I can't read. I'm so happy for you for making it this far for this season. I'm so hyped for the future. Thanks. Shoto Gaming. Question: is Jesse and Duncan cousins? No. If you watch the old ass music video I made, Jesse and Duncan are cellmates, and I also did a short animated clip of Jesse and Duncan in jail together in my How to Fix the Love Triangle, where I talk about Duncan. It talks about how Duncan and Jesse were cellmates, and Jesse decides to help Duncan out with what happened in All Stars. It's like the continuation of that, and then Jesse goes on to Total Drama because Carter recruits them to go on there to cause trouble and shit. But and Carter also recruits Jesse to screw over Chris because Chris sent Duncan to where Jesse is because Jesse is the #1 most dangerous person in the country, and Chris had Duncan transferred to him to basically beat the shit out of Duncan, but didn't really work out in Chris's favor because Jesse decides to help Duncan instead, and Chris gets duped. And then Carter comes in and recruits Jesse to come on his season in order to help Duncan. So basically, Carter strong arms Jesse into joining the show by saying, if you join my season, you can help your buddy Duncan out. That's kind of how that goes down. Is anybody satisfied with the Clone Alex ship or Crystal Express ship? It's a good question. Is anybody entertained by that? Does anyone else want the series to come back? Is it a crime for me to say that I like Total Drama All-Stars just as much as Revenge of the Island? It's your own opinion. What the hell's going on with the producers at Fresh TV? Don't know, don't care. That's my opinion. Bucktail Island, what's that? Don't know. I had an idea similar to that, Jesse. I was going to make my own version of Total Drama Mega All-Stars, adding both of the first two generation cast of my own first fan season, but the idea is dropped. Oh, that's unfortunate. Some that I know so far are Zoe, Jen, Devin, and Jesse are some original characters. Exactly. Fresh TV eliminates spin-offs made by YouTubers, but they made a series inspired by Survivor. Yeah, that's fine. They can do whatever they want. They got to protect their trademark or copyright or whatever the fuck they want to do. But, yeah, doesn't really bother me no more. I've been trying to be Fresh TV's ally for the past 10 years. Hasn't fucking paid off. So, yeah. Who's your least favorite character in Total Drama Scale? I don't have a least favorite one. Don't have one. But I guess if I had to say which character I like the least, I would say Zachary, because I voiced him and I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Also, if you had to rank the 12 drama seasons by how much you enjoyed them, how would you? For me, Total Drama World Tour, TDI, ROE, TDA, TBD, I would say I'm fairly close to your rankings, actually, Game Cameron. I would put Total Drama World Tour at number 1 because Gwen was born in there. I like TDI, or I would say TDA because Duncan won. That's my favorite character. Then I would say TDI because Gwen can win that one, and Gwen's my favorite female character. Then I would say Revenge of the Island, and then I would say Pacateo, and then I'd say All Stars my least favorite because the Gwen breakup was shitty and like not written well, and also didn't make any sense. So it's just shit all around, and I'm not afraid to say it no more. Writing in All Stars was fucking garbage. I have premonition. Jesse will have both Jen and Kimberly. Don't know what make you think that. But hey, that's what a love triangle is all about. Oh, by the way, when I said Jen was voiced by Megan Fallbach, I meant 16. Oh, Jen, sorry for the confusion. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah. I don't believe they should have fired Megan Fallbach. It's kind of bullshit what they did to her. If I was put in charge, I'd hire her back and make Fresh TV and those dumbasses apologize. Like I said, I'm done trying to be Fresh TV's friend. After this whole, like, takedown incident, like, yeah. And I also think that the newest season's not going to do so well. Me and a bunch of other people who kind of like looked into what they're doing are like, or heard rumors of what they're doing, it's probably not gonna be great. So I'm not even gonna bother with it. Like I'll watch just like it's like watching a train wreck. You'll go there to watch a train wreck, but it's like you're not gonna enjoy it because people are getting hurt. This is gonna be bad. I thought of making a TD inspired series and the cast as differently designed stick figures. Nice. At least you won't get fucking ripped on the Total Drama Reddit for fucking shitty designs, apparently, according to the internet. Would you find more voice actors / actresses for TD? The current voice cast is pretty much set, but if it became an official thing, depends. I don't know. We're way too far off from that to go anywhere. Which TD episodes are your favorites? Which ones do you hate the most? My favorite episode is the X-Files because Duncan and Gwen get together. My least favorite one's the one where they break up. That's pretty simple for me. Thing is, Gwen's character was ruined in World Tour and All Stars. Yeah, that's what I mean. Not in World Tour. Her character was promoted in World Tour. It was better. Like, even Duncan's was better. Because, like, it addressed the fact that Courtney is a toxic person and that they both don't need her. And then in All Stars, they fucking shanked it. Like they had a solid thing there with the intro where it was Duncan and Gwen versus Courtney. It could have been like Gwen tries to become friends with Courtney, they break up, Duncan saves Gwen by stopping Courtney from betraying her, like she tried to in the actual series itself, and then they get back together. It was so simple. Like, would you rather have a toxic female friend or an actual caring, loving boyfriend? Just based on that, it just doesn't make sense, which is why I fucking hate it. Like, it's so shittily written, too. You have one episode where Duncan's all about Gwen jumping in front of a leech to save her. Next one, he's fucking all over Courtney. It's just shitty freelance writing that isn't connected at all. Shitty story editing, too. Like I said, I'm not afraid to tell Fresh TV they fucking suck now. Because, like, I was their friend for 10 years, and then they decided to do this shit, so not a friend no more. So, yeah, you can thank Terry McGuiran for his shitty story editing. Him and the fucking Senators can go fuck off. And the Senators, I mean the Ottawa Senators. They fucking suck. They'll never win a Stanley Cup. Sorry, Terry. If you're watching this, fuck you. I'm just kidding. Ugh, that's funny. Which TD episodes are your favorite? I already answered that one. Let's see. I actually have LaShawn as my favorite Gen 1 female character. Gwen was really good too, though, so I get like the best second for me. Have you already seen the Disadventure Camp series of Undead cartoons? Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, but, you know, it's not for me. I swear, if Fresh TV breaks up Zoki, I'm gonna be depressed as fuck. It depends on what the executives want and how little of a spine Fresh TV has. Gwen X Trent or Gwen X Duncan. Gwen X Duncan. Gwen 24/7. Boo. Trent's annoying. Trent can go away. I don't like Trent. I know he was blandish. Yeah, Trent's very bland. Do you think Jesse Gil / Kimberly love triangle has the kind of Betty and Veronica feel to it? That depends on how you feel about it. I'm gonna try and, according to the internet, my Gary Stu character, you know, can't have a storyline. So, you know, I'm trying to figure out ways to fucking edit that storyline to be able to stop fucking bitching. But, you know, you fucking can't please everybody, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make it interesting. I think it's pretty interesting the way it is now. I think the love triangle really shows like the best and worst of every single character in it, which I think is intriguing because it shows like the shitty parts of people, the good parts, and, you know, I think that's kind of a neat way to do a love triangle. Man, they did Zeke dirty. Yeah, I also want to fix all the characters that they just refuse to fix. Like, I want to fix Zeke and Dakota. I want to find a way to turn them back to normal, because that's fucked up. And like the way they do it is just so like nonchalant. They just treat the characters like shit. So I want to like fix that crap. Would you want Jesse to have both Jen and Kimberly? Probably not. He's gonna have to pick one or the other. I love Harold and Island in action, honestly. I kind of wish he lasted longer in World Tour. Yeah, they did a lot of characters dirty in World Tour, but they have to make storylines for people and shit, so, you know, the way she goes. Which TD characters do you think deserve better out of the original cast? I think Harold, Bridget, Trent, Dawn, Brick, Bela, Shauna, Lindsay, Tyler, and Noah all deserve better. I think Noah kind of got a bit more when he got his romance with Emma in Redonkulous Race. I do address Lindsay. Brick B, unfortunately, don't have anything going for them at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see. I think his name is Eric, but is Eric supposed to represent Owen? Yeah, Eric is the Owen of the season. Every season needs like that large gross out character of some sort. But people just call him like an Owen ripoff, even though they're totally different. Whereas Owen is like Owen is endearing. Eric is supposed to be like annoying and disgusting. Whereas Owen is endearing, Eric is annoying and disgusting. So you're supposed to like, he's supposed to be cringy and annoying, and you hate him, but you laugh at him because of it. Whereas Owen, he's endearing and innocent. Whereas Eric is just kind of like big, dumb, stupid, big guy. You know, Owen is endearing, Eric is supposed to not be. But people have that shit mixed up too. That whole, like, I copied your homework meme, or the fuck it's called. Zeke should have made it further in World Tour, but keeping elimination... And I think the Zeke joke is he gets eliminated early. Do you think Fresh TV will allow fan series eventually? It's a shame what happened to a lot of fan series. No, they won't. They gotta eliminate the competition so they can't, you know, be compared to anything. Do you think Gwen is a boyfriend stealer because Courtney and Duncan kiss in the episode Celebrity Manhunt and loses interest in her? No, I don't believe Gwen's a boyfriend stealer. I think Courtney was abusive to Duncan and he naturally just naturally faded interest in her until All Stars where they fucked it up. I agree, Dakota and Zeke deserve better. Yeah, that's how I plan on fixing them. What's your favorite 12 Drummer World Tour songs? I like Greek Mix is pretty good. I like Verses. Verses is one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite ones. I really like Verses, actually. That one's like pretty pog. In Mega All-Stars, I have the contestants do... in Mega All-Stars, I guess I'll say this. In Mega All-Stars, the Final Six does a... what is it called? They re-sing I'm Gonna Make It. They re-sing I'm Gonna Make It, and the characters redo the lyrics for their situations. So yeah, Mega All-Stars returns I'm Gonna Make It, which is nice. I actually rewrote the song and everything. It's pretty pog. Oh shit. Do you think Blaney is a proper contestant? No, but I do have Blaney returning in Mega All-Stars. She doesn't return as a contestant, she returns as a talk show host. Zachary is the worst, Jen is my favorite. I voiced Zachary, so I guess the easy thing for me to say is I hate Zachary, because I voiced him. Excuse me. I do audio dramas, and I'm wanting to do a total drama one. A reimagining of Island, maybe other seasons as they go along. Owen is iconic. I wanted to make a short film known as I Will Love You Forever, showcasing Zoe in someone's fanfic, who I got permission from. Unfortunately, I stopped because I was stressed. What's your advice to that? Do it if you enjoy it. If it stresses you out, then don't do it. Like, Scary Island stresses the fuck out of me, but I love it, so that's why I keep doing it. If you love it, keep doing it. If it's too stressful, do what you want to do. I would say if you really enjoy it, then take another stab at it. But if you find yourself being, like, overcome by the project, I would say, like, maybe don't do it. But hey, you won't know unless you try. Also, did you hear about the rumor that apparently Lindsay was meant to be the winner of Action? Some of the episodes sort of point that, especially the murder case one. Yeah, but like I said, shit always changes. It was probably supposed to be Lindsay versus Duncan, but then some network executive was like, you can't have the hot blonde, big-titted teenager girl be the winner. Get that nerd in there, and then they changed it. But who knows? So Gracie and Isabel are basically the Lindsay and Beth from Tdoi because Zoe formed an alliance with them. Yeah, I wanted to show like how Zoe and Heather are the same, but how the execution is different. So like everything will start off the same. Like Jen, she starts off the same as Gwen. Zoe's alliance and Zoe, they start off the same as Heather's. But then as the story progresses, you'll see where it deviates and you'll see why they're different. But people, they'll just be like, you're fucking copy pasting loser, fucking get original idea, you phony. Get a life, you fucking loser. Man, you got no originality. And it's like, motherfuckers haven't even seen the story play out yet. So yeah, it's supposed to be the same, and then we just see how it diverges. Like, maybe Zoe's alliance makes it all the way, and she does what Heather couldn't. Maybe Zoe's Final Three alliance fucking shatters apart in a matter of moments. Like, it's seeing how it plays out differently is the main key factors of these things that people are saying are copying when it's supposed to be, so that later on we can show how different it is. Woo! Zeke is actually overrated according to John Ricky. Yeah, he is overrated. Hold on. My favorite character you made is Vanessa. She's gonna get some design fixes as well. Her hairline needs to be fixed. It's supposed to not be like a black line separating her shaved head from her regular skin, so I gotta change that. But that's about the only fix that her design needs. Zeke is actually okay. So yeah, I think Duncan actually cheated on Courtney with Gwen, and Gwen technically didn't steal Duncan from Courtney. No, I don't think Duncan cheated on Courtney. Like, people want to say like, oh, they kissed in the tour bus, that means they're back together. It's like, hey, have you guys not ever been on a Tinder date? Like, I think Saber Spark posted like his Tinder date thing where he went out with this chick like 4 times and they banged it in a hotel and they never saw each other. Like, if they kissed, does that mean they're a couple? They must have kissed, right? So that means they're a couple. Like, does that mean that if Saberspark goes and meets some other woman, he's cheating on that girl he had a fling with? Like, having a fling with somebody and kissing someone doesn't mean you're automatically together. Like, Courtney might have thought it that way, but Duncan might have just thought of it like a spur of the moment thing. Like, one person can decide you're in a relationship and one can say, no, we're not. It's 2 different fucking things. It's a matter of perspective. Courtney's perspective is they kissed on the bus, therefore they're back together. Duncan's perspective might have been, this is like a fling of the moment thing. That's about it. So, you know, it's all about a matter of perspective. Love We Are Shearing Sheep. Sounds like Back in Black by AC/DC. I'm gonna make it. Sounds like Life is a Highway. That's why. That's a good analogy. Well, I like your videos of the day today. Do you think Joe and Brick should have been a couple? Depends. I like it. Who all is returning a series called Total Drama Mega All Stars? You have to wait and see, because if I say that, it'll spoil the results of the 2-hour special at the very beginning that I wrote, which will be fucking terrible to make into a comic because there's so much shit going on. My favorite character, to be honest, is Jesse, Matt, and Jen. Or Gen. Who's your favorite character in every gen? First gen has to be Duncan and Gwen. It's a tie. Second gen has to be Zoe. Third gen would be Pacateo. Really don't like any characters in Pacateo. And then from Redonkulous Race, I'd say Brody. Brody's pretty cool. Have Here's the thing, I really do love it. I want to make it, but one of the things that is also is I don't have time, a team or a cast to help me out with that. Although I get stressed, I still love them. Like I said, I've been doing scaling by myself for a while. So if it's your thing, it's your thing. You don't need a team to help you if you think you can do it yourself. The only reason Lizzie wasn't a finalist is because her voice actor had a family emergency. It was confirmed. Strange. Do you think Eva, Katie, and Sadie should play another season? No. I don't think they have any good storylines going on for them. And it's hard to make them interesting, unfortunately. Total Drama is back in 2022. Probably not. And if so, it's probably going to be great. I'm just going to be honest. How would you rank Total Drama finals in terms of gameplay? I don't know. I don't think gameplay is the real major factor in there, except if you look at World Tour. World Tour had a lot of gameplay elements to it, whereas every other season was just kind of like, how are we feeling today? Yo, will you ever post episode 2? If episode 1 can get reback up on YouTube as Complete Drama Island and not get taken down, then yeah, we'll work on episode 2. Who's commenting on the channel? It's fine. Let's see. 2 new seasons. Yeah, it's 2 13-episode seasons, so you're going to get like half of some shit. I don't know why they keep doing that. It's not going to do good. Like on Newgrounds. Oh, episode 2 on Newgrounds? I don't know. Like I said, Newgrounds doesn't get me that much attention. Like, not even episode 1 has like, I think it's above 5,000 views. So, it's just like, why would I keep doing it if nobody's going to watch it? Fact, I've only seen 1 episode on YouTube because I don't know where the hell to find the comic. So don't know the rest of the episodes. You can find the comic on the Patreon. And like, it's like right there. It's also on my DeviantArt. It's all linked on my main page. The DeviantArt is where I go to watch it. Because you just gotta like scroll over it and it says chapter 4 preview, or like, then it's like chapter, you gotta scroll over the icons where it's like chapter 4 preview, chapter 3, 2, 1. I'm excited for your series. Well, thank you. My favorite chip in Total Drama Scare Island is Isabella and Matt. Well, with Matt's new design, and with Matt being 15 and Ashley being 15, I think I might try and make that kind of like a love rivalry thing. Now that Matt's design doesn't look so kid-like and he looks more around Ashley's age, and Isabella just looks young for her age, I might try and make that like a pseudo like love rivalry. There's lots of stuff I can do with that. Like I said, I'm doing like on the fly rewrites as I do shit now, just to try and fix stuff and add more shit, because people seem to have a fucking problem with everything. Quick, take it to Reddit. Another thing is that whenever I finished the first act of the animation, the drive containing the animation got corrupted. Now I'm back to square one. Luckily, I still have that sneak peek with me. Yeah, sometimes shit happens. Do you think Zoe, Mike, and Cameron won't compete in another season Total Drama? Depends. Will they make it on the Carter's or in the Chris's All-Star team and Mega All-Stars? I guess I'll have to find out whenever I get to that, because that's quite a ways away. I actually meant to post a link to this on the Total Drama Reddit so that people over there could actually come and tell me these mental illnesses I do possess, because I'm super interested in hearing about that. I guess I could just go on my phone to the Reddit and see if anybody posted back to me. Has anybody told me this weird shit that apparently I have? Okay, let's see what people are saying about me. Let's see. Somebody says. So the person on Reddit says, "A Scary Island can have potential, but Chesterita 1 has some mental problemos." Somebody says, "Can you guys please tell me what this potential is, because I don't see it." Then somebody deleted a comment. Somebody says, I think you're asking what sort of potential people see in it. Then somebody comments, wait, he has a mental problem? Dang, first time I'm hearing this. And then I typed in a reply, me too. I'm curious what mental problems I have. It would be news to me. Then somebody just writes in below, think so? It's like, yeah, no shit. Like, people on the internet want to speculate my mental problems and call me yandere dev. It's like, I don't think you guys truly know what a toxic piece of shit looks like. I dedicated you in some of my videos. Opinions on Lilar, Lindsay and Tyler. I have a fun Lilar storyline that I really want to get into, but we'll have to wait and see. Also, do you plan on doing more audition tapes with the Scale and cast? Yes, I do. All the audition tape audio has been recorded. It just has to be animated, but I'm going to be doing that after every chapter from now on. Can you do redesigns? Yes, I have done redesigns. I redesigned Matt just recently. Do you like to see memes or random moments of like my work or like total drama stuff? You gotta be more specific there, Lean. How long have you been animating? I think what I'm gonna do is have animation commission safe at work or not safe at work, and hopefully I'll improve my skills. If I would say if you got like a showcase of what you can animate and people want to order based on what you can animate and how your animation looks, and hey, go for it. Are you doing Tdoi episodes quicker? Depends on, like, episode 2 is not going to be that bad because a lot of the action happens at the very beginning, and then later on it's just them standing around. Like, not gonna lie, like episode 2 I think is going to be a hell of a lot shorter, like animated, just because a lot of the gags are mostly action, so I might have to like add in a bunch of animated scenes to really get the length of episode 2 up to par, just so it's not like 13 to 18 minutes. Do you know a show called Mysteries of Kruger Mansion? Yeah, that's Blue's thing. I don't care about that. How many episodes are in TDOI, by the way? 26. And a 1-hour special leading into the next season, so 27. I'm gonna head out now. I really enjoy your talks. Hope you're friends one day. God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, Demigod Productions. It's good having you in here. Whew. But yeah, if you guys want to know like what I've been up to recently, on Monday, as you guys can probably tell, somebody was vandalizing the wiki page while I was getting my tattoo done. This is my first tattoo. So yeah. It's Ultra Instinct Goku. Woo! But I got mental problems. So yeah, it's my Ultra Instinct Goku tattoo I got done on Monday. That was fun. So yeah, I got that done on Monday. So that's brand new. It's healing pretty good. Hasn't started like the major parts of healing. So yeah. Thanks, the Rebel Dog. I appreciate the comment. Thank you, everybody. Yes. The tattoo is going to be lit. Right now it's only in black and white and grayscale, but we are doing the color on December 17th. So it'll be colored then. It's going to have the white hair and like all of the blue aura. My tattoo artist is really fucking good with color. So he's going to color the shit out of it. If you make a season 2, are there a few new people? Season 2 of my stuff is Western All-Stars, Oscar Island versus Pocateo Island. So it'll be all old characters. That's how that works. And then, since the chat's kind of getting slow, what I could do is, are you guys interested in seeing my vinyl collection? Because as a reward for completing the latest show I worked on, I decided to get into vinyl records. So I started ordering some new vinyl. Got my vinyl record set up and I ordered some new vinyl records. And not like old, like shitty records. I mean like new records, like from new albums that bands have released that I really like. I've even got like a 1 in 100 print signed by a band member exclusive vinyl. So if you guys want to see that shit, I can bust out the old vinyl box. We can take a look at some of my sick vinyl while we wait for some more questions to roll in. I'll be right back. I just gotta go grab the box. It's pretty heavy. Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta grab my MIDI thing. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, go look at some of my vinyl. It's just all like vinyl bags and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll show you guys my. Can't you do collaborations? What do you mean? Can I do collaborations? Yeah, I can. Do I want? Or I can. Will I? Probably not. The Lone Wolf. So yeah, this is my 1 in 100 from State Champs. So yeah, so number 46 of 100. I got this through the State Champs fan club. I contacted them and asked them if they still had any of the exclusive vinyls left, and they said yes, we do. And they linked me to the page, and then I got. Do you have any unused characters or character designs? No, not really. So 1 in 100. It's my most prized vinyl. This album fucking slaps too. If anybody wants a good album, State Champs, latest one. What is it called? Kings of the New Age. Kings of the New Age is rad, and it's signed by the drummer of the band, this guy right here. So yeah, so 1 in 100 for that. And then I got my regular version of the album. Not a regular version, it's actually another exclusive version of the album. Like I said, this album slaps, which is why I got it twice. There's actually a third one coming in the mail still. But we don't talk about that. There's it again. This one I think is a 1 in 700. So that's pretty cool. How many albums are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 albums are in here. So yeah, another State Champs album. We got The Finer Things. I got another one of these coming in the mail. How many? When will episode 1 come? Hey man, when will episode 1 come out? Episode 1's already out. You can view it on my Newgrounds. Just go to my channel page and click the Newgrounds icon in the top right corner. It's been out forever. So yeah, there's the Finer Things album. I got another one coming in the mail that I think has blue on it. So that one's really good. I got 2 of these ones coming up because I really like this band. Do you like any cartoons other than Total Drama? It depends. I like F is for Family because I worked on that. So there's this one, State Champs, the Unplugged album. Do you think Dawn should have made it further in Revenge of the Island to get a better rivalry with Scott that could turn into a relationship? Could have made Total Drama Stars more interesting with a Courtney and Dawn rivalry? That depends. I'm not a big fan of Scottney. I'm planning on getting rid of that shit immediately. Like, it's just trash. You want to break up Duncan and Gwen and then put Courtney and Scott together? What the fuck? So yeah, another State Champs Unplugged album. This reminds me, my V makes Pokemon cards coming out of the mail. Yeah, for the past bit, I've been receiving this in the mail. So I got another State Champs album. This is their first album, The Finer Things. This is I think a first print of this album that I got off somebody on Discogs. And I also ordered the picture disc. So that's the picture disc right there. It's hard to see, but it's just the album cover. There's the album art. See? The picture disc. I'm not gonna take it out because it's a freaking pain in the ass to take out. But I'm pretty sure this might be a first press. I can't remember. But it looks cool. This is one of the first ones I got. And it's also signed by the band. Or signed by somebody in the band. So that's nice. I got this not too long ago. I actually listened to this today. This is a American Capitalist 10th Anniversary Edition from Five Finger Death Punch. And basically it is just gold. Nothing too fancy about it. But it's fun. Let's see. Yeah, keep the questions going, guys. I'm just doing this to buy time. I'm not going to take this one out of the thing because it's just black, but I got, what is this? The Wrong Side of Heaven and the Righteous Side of Hell, Volume 2. And then I got Volume 1. This one's fun. This is the Red Dead Redemption 2 music. This is the 45 RPM print. For some reason, like there's different sizes of vinyl. There's 7-inch and 12-inch. This is a 12-inch, and this is a 7-inch. And most 12-inch vinyl runs at 33 RPM, and most singles 7-inch ones run at 45 RPM. But this one here is printed at 45 RPM, so you got to play the big one and the small one at the same speed. But yeah, this is the Red Dead Redemption 2 one. Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack. Both of them look the same, so I will just take one out because these are hard to get in and out of this one particularly. Yeah, just red. Big fan of Red Dead Redemption 2. And the reason why I got this smaller one is a very specific reason. Oh, Jesus, coming out. Is because it's the House Building LP, or EP. The House Building song from Red Dead 2. Which is my favorite song. So when I saw there was a single of it, I had to have it. Because who doesn't love the house building song? That's nice. I noticed the animate stick figures you animate Tdoi. Is there a difference? Yeah, there is. Do you think Katie and Sadie were sisters when you first saw them? Nah. Do you comment much on fan-made Total Drama seasons such as Total Drama Odyssey or Total Drama Next Generations? No. I did once. And that it didn't turn out well for me. But yeah, this is Sky Blue for the House Building EP. It's got the House Building song and a couple other ones on it, but it's smaller. I got some cases for these coming in, these smaller ones, but for now it just sits in the back of the big one here for protection. Jesus. Right, so there's that one. Then we got Hollywood Undead, my other favorite band. This is just a plain black one, no cool design on it, but got this from America. Then there's this one. I got these from their website as well. Yeah, I made some comments about Gone Wild, and the internet didn't like me for that. So yeah, this is Hollywood Undead, New Empire Volume 2. And the basic one. And then I got a second one of that album because this album's pretty good. Yeah, there's an orange one. Looks really cool. So yeah, there's that one. And then we got this one. This one I really like because my favorite color is blue. And this album's obviously blue, but the color I managed to get online from Discogs, some guy was selling this, which I was pretty happy about. It looks black, but it's actually like a very dark blue with like splatters on it. It's really hard to see though. But that one's my favorite. It's like a dark blue with black splatter on it. It looks really nice. The color of football. I think Gone Wild was cancelled, yeah. Probably looks like the color. And this is just Hollywood Undead basic black album. This one's pretty cool. This is the band I really like, I Prevail. They really slap. So yeah, I Prevail is one of my favorite bands. Some of their music might have influenced a lot of my writing. Or writing changes. This is their first album. Basically just white with blue. This is a dual pack or whatever. So there's two things in there. And just because I'm opening vinyls, guys, doesn't mean that I'm not answering Total Drama questions. So if you want to keep asking those, go right ahead. This is their Lifelines album. Orange. Now this one is really cool. This is a first print of their Lifelines album, probably their best album in my opinion. And this is a first print, one of 200 I think. I can't recall, it's a very low number. First print. Actually, it's below 1,000 prints, I know that. It's got a purple spin design on the top with orange. It's really nice. I really wanted this one because I love this band. So I really wanted that album. And then I got their Trauma one, which is their third album. This one I got pretty easily. Did any band sign any of your albums? Yeah, the first couple ones I showed were signed. The State Champ one was signed. The first State Champ album was signed. But that's about it. So yeah, this is the neon green and red splatter for Trauma. Now we're getting into the easy ones. These are from Urban Outfitters, these ones. I think this one is the poo-poo one. Oh no, this is a good one. It's the other one that's the poo-poo one. The other one that I have sucks. Do you have any favorites on Skate Island? No, I don't. So this is an all-time low record of their band, or their album Nothing Personal. All Time Low was a big influence on how I wrote Oskay Island. So a lot of these albums are kind of important. This one really sucks. I bought this one because it was available. Ugh, this one sucks. It's supposed to be like champagne splatter, but it just looks like white with brown marks on it. And this album only has like one good song on it, I think. Yeah, Dear Maria. So yeah, it's a really good song. Then we got a really good one actually. This one I enjoy. Just Pure Blue. Future Hearts. It's a good album. Then this I got Wake Up Sunshine, which is I think it's either the fourth or fifth, but it's just a black one. It's a black print, so it's got no design on it, so it's just an album. This one here though, this one cost me 120 euros, and it's I think it's a first print of their of by far their best album, which is Don't Panic, but it's the deluxe version, so it's Don't Panic, it's longer now, and both of them look the same. It's a dual one, but this album here, this influenced a lot of Oskay Island. This album right here, Don't Panic gets longer. This is the shit that I was listening to when I was writing of Skate Island. And man, it fuck. There's a reason why this season has like the feeling of summer in it. It's because of like this shit. Like All Time Low. This I just got a couple days ago. It's As Daylight Dies from Killswitch Engaged. It's a rad album. What's on here? Daylight Dies is on here. The Arms of Sorrow is on here. My Curse is on here. Holy Diver is on here. So many good songs in here. I think these are just red. I think it's like a dark red. There's two of them as well. But they're just dark red, so they look really cool. So yeah. Big Killswitch fan. There's a couple of Killswitch songs that influence some of Skate Island writing. Is Mega All-Stars going to have a much bigger cast? Each team is going to have 18 people. So yeah, it's going to be quite huge. This is pretty simple. This is an AC/DC album. This one has Back in Black, Shoot the Thrill. Just those two actually. Oh, Hell's Bells. Big fan of Back in Black and Shoot the Thrill because I'm a huge Iron Man fan. Those songs were in both ones. When first watched Tdoi, did you like or dislike Ezekiel and Noah? I don't think we had enough time with them to decide if we liked them or not, which is why I think Noah having such a huge return in World Tour meant a lot. This is also My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade, Urban Outfitters edition. It's I got this because this album kind of slaps. It's kind of iconic, The Black Parade. So I was like, hey, if I'm gonna get an iconic album, I might as well get like one that fucking slaps. It's pretty cool. It's like see-through black. Like some design on it. But yeah, The Black Parade. That one's nice. Eminem, Marshall Mathers, LP. No, not LP. Music to Get Murdered By, Side B, Deluxe Edition. These are just gray. I'm not gonna take them out. Do you like Owen and Noah's friendship? Yeah, it was one of the better parts of World Tour. I think getting rid of Noah was like a very bad idea, especially in London. You could have kept that going for a bit and got more laughs out of that. But everything good has to come to an end. I don't know why it had to be when Duncan came back. It had to come to an end. I guess it's because Duncan and Owen are kind of like a duo. This one's basic. It's just white. Shine Down. Shine Down. This one has two good songs on it. Devour and Second Chance. Those are the songs I like on that one. I got two of this. This one should be the orange. Yeah, I got two of this. I bought one local and then I got this one online. I bought it when I got a different album and it was like $10. So I was like, yeah, I'll grab it. I like this album a little bit. This one's just pure orange. Pure orange with like a little bit of yellow in it. It's hard to see, but yeah, there's yellow. See, it's right there on the tip. So yeah, that's okay. We're almost at the very end here, people. Hey, what's up, Crack-a-likin'? Pretty sure what your name is. Crack Lyric. Crack Lice. Oh, this is just Blink 182 Greatest Hits. I got this at a local store. I'm pretty sure it's just black. Yeah, it's just black. This one, like this record has Damn It, All the Small Things, Adam's Song, I Miss You, Not Now. So yeah, Blink 182. That's pretty pog in my opinion. Also, we got some Sum 41, some Fat Lip. This one has Fat Lip, In Too Deep. Because I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up in my head. Bend it down. Yeah, Best of the Goo Goo Dolls. I got this because it was available. What does it have in it? Oh, it has Iris. That's my favorite song by Goo Goo Dolls, Iris. The Jonathan Young version of Iris is really fucking good. If anybody wants a pog song, listen to Iris by Jonathan Young. That one's like the main story behind Duncan, actually. If you want to know what Duncan's storyline is going to be about, just listen to Iris by Jonathan Young right now. That's what Duncan's storyline is mostly going to be about. Then we've got Florida Georgia Line. Life Rolls On. I got this for one song, even though there's 2 LPs in here, or 2 albums. It's just black, so there's nothing special about it. But Second Guessing by Florida Georgia Line from Songland is fucking good. That's a really good song, Second Guessing. That's a really good country song. And then I gotta save the best for last. Hey, how's it going, Lindsay and Cody? If you want to ask any questions, feel free. We are just opening up album, or we're just looking at my vinyl collection that I've been collecting for the past month or so, while we are waiting for more questions. So yeah, we will wait for the final album while I answer some questions. Do you think Duncan and Gwen would have been a better finale in Tdoi than Owen and Gwen? No, actually. I think Gwen being in the finale is good by itself. I think the ultimate finale for All Stars, though, the All Stars could have been saved if the finale was Duncan and Gwen helping Zoe as the heroes and Alejandro and Heather helping Mal as the villains. That way we could have seen a reuniting of Duncan and Gwen and repairing the relationship after Courtney tried to betray Gwen. And then we could have had them reconcile in the finale, and that would have meant like a hero couple versus a villain couple helping out a hero and a villain. That's how I think it should have went down, but obviously it got kajiggered and fucked up, and shitty writing happened, or networks happened, or some shit. Hey, thanks, Mudman. It's really fucking far away. Let me get close. Mudman X. Yeah, thank you for being a huge fan. Glad to have you around. I'm hoping to do more live streams. I wanted to do more this year, but then, you know, life happened and shit went down. Do you think Harold and Duncan would have been better in action? Well, they were pretty good in action, were they not? They made it to the final 5. Okay, so no more waiting for the final album. It's probably the most pog album I own. It was one of the first I got. It was one of the first 3 I got. And it is none other than the Cars soundtrack. The main reason I got the Cars soundtrack was because it's got McQueen on it. Ka-chow. Ka-chow! It's got Lady McQueen on it. It's got Mater. But obviously, it's got the absolute fucking banger, Life is a Highway, by the Radical Flats. Or the Rascal Flats. Damn, it's a fucking banger. It's funny, because somebody was mentioning Life is a Highway earlier today. So yeah, it's an absolute banger of an album. It's got Life is a Highway on it, for fuck's sakes. Doesn't get more pog than that. And then we just got like a mat for my thing here. It's a mat that goes on my record player, made of cork. It's got a cool design on it. I keep it in here because I have a rubber one on my record player, so then I don't want to move it. So yeah, it's really cool though. Ooh, cork. And yeah, that's my vinyl collection. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go put this away now because I just wanted to show you guys my new hobby that I've been doing while I've been away. Plus it's fun. I enjoy collecting these records. It's a nice hobby. Expensive though. Okay, I will be right back. I'll answer one more question before I go though. In TDI, Noah placed down. In TDI, Noah placed middle, I think. And R, Noah placed high. Okay. Do you see yourself auditioning for BB Can 11? Yeah, I'll audition. I don't think I'll make it. I don't think they want people that are actually there to fucking play and win. They want people there that are there to, you know, be entertaining and stupid. And I'm not that. I'm there to win. I just gotta put this away. I'll be right back, guys. Throw this in the bedroom, and I'll be right back. Where did I get this chair? It's a Secret Labs chair. I bought it online. It's the World of Warcraft Alliance chair, because I'm an Alliance player. I play a human warrior, Fury. I'm a Fury human warrior. Okay, let's get back to the questions. Do you think Owen returning in TDA is part of the reason the season was worse? It could be multiple things. Hey, nice. Do you like Alejandro and Heather being in the finale? For World Tour, yeah. I thought it was really good. I think World Tour had one of probably the best stories in it so far. And then they went and ruined most of it with All-Stars because they don't know what they're doing. But yeah, Alejandro and Heather in the finale for World Tour was good. If they'd brought Duncan and Gwen to face off against Alejandro and Heather in the All-Stars finale to help out Zoe and like Mal, I thought that would have been a good conclusion to that storyline too. Especially if Duncan and Gwen got back together in the finale, it would have been full circle. Because Duncan could have been like, I told you Mal was the bad guy. I told you Courtney was terrible. Like, you should have listened to me. And then Gwen could have been like, yeah, you were actually right. I shouldn't have broke up with you. You were actually trying to help. You're better for me than both of that. That would have made the All-Stars finale better. Because the whole point of All-Stars was supposed to answer a question. What makes a hero and what makes a villain? And can anybody answer that question? And that came from Tom McGillis's mouth. When I interviewed him back in 2012 for a school project, I interviewed him on the phone. And he said, whenever we come up with a season and we come up with a concept question, and that concept question is, what makes a hero and what makes a villain? And by the very end, we're going to answer that question. So can anybody tell me what makes a hero and what makes a villain by watching Total Drama All-Stars? I'll wait patiently while the answer does not come to your head because it's not there. But it's like, if they had gotten Gwen and Duncan back together in the finale, it could have been, what makes a hero? Forgiveness, understanding, doing good things to good people who try to do good. That's what makes you a hero. Being a paragon of goodness does not make you a hero. It's doing good things for people you care about. That's what makes you a hero. That could have been the answer to that. And what makes you a villain? It's all a matter of perspective what makes you a villain. And that could have been Alejandro and Heather's angle. Is the things we do to win, and you might not like it, but that's your viewpoint. The only thing that makes somebody a villain is a viewpoint. Like, I think there's that saying, like, the only thing between you and being a bad person, or the only thing standing between you being a good guy and a bad guy is a bad day. Or some shit like that. That could have been the angle. It's like, what makes a villain? Your perspective is what makes somebody a villain. They could have answered those questions using Duncan and Gwen as a couple versus Alejandro and Heather as a couple. But they didn't do that. They decided to just shit all over it. What do you think the new season's coming back? I don't care. I don't care about the new season. It's not going to do good. Just based on the way All-Stars and Pacateo went down, it's not going to do good at all. Season 2, can there be 3 new people names? No, there cannot be new people. After Escape Island, I am only introducing 2 more new characters. Well, depending on what you consider new. They sucked in All-Stars. Hell nah. I love your channel. I have a question. Will Escape Island episode 1 ever be added back on YouTube? We're working on it. Basically, I've also changed the intro song. I'm using Fox's Total Drama intro cover, just so I can replace it from the original one. Just because I don't want Fresh TV to even have, or Fresh TV or Popcorn Digital to have a fucking foot to stand on when it comes to taking down the next re-upload. Like, I've changed the name, I've changed the intro, I used up all different music, different everything. It's like everything is in my control at this point. The only thing that I forgot to do was the outro music, but I can figure that out. So yeah, or the credit music is what I meant, but I can just add in some bullshit for that. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, the audio guy sent me back the version of the audio with all the total, like every time Carter says total and it mentions the show title has been named to complete. So the voice actor for Carter had to redo like 3 lines where he says total at the very beginning when he's doing like total drama. Oh, Ski Island. Yeah, we had to redo the total at the beginning, and then the very end where he says, "Tune in next time on Total Drama of Skye Island." He had to go in and redo that total, and then right near the very beginning, Carter says, like, "For the first time in Total Drama history," so he had to go in there and re-record that line, which I have already re-lip synced. I've re-lip synced all that, and then since I've just released Matt's new design, we are doing that. Once Matt's new design has been implemented into episode 1. It'll be good to go. And then once the intro, once the Fresh TV intro has been replaced with Fox's, then and it gets exported to me from the audio guy, then once that's all there, we'll export and see what happens. Because I know there's also a thing on YouTube where if a video is taken down, it can't be re-uploaded. So I gotta change the video enough that it fools the YouTube algorithm to let it go back up. So that's also a challenge we have to get by. But that's a problem we'll deal with when we get there. I might have to like flip some scenes, which will be fucking annoying. But it's the way she goes. It's the way she goes. Let's see. Do you think Dave is a cringe lord? What I'll say is this. Dave's character was so mismanaged and Pocketo Island was so shittily written that it's a wonder nobody likes Dave. And I plan on changing that in Western All-Stars. I plan on having a huge storyline, or a huge Dave and Skye storyline that's going to address a lot of that shit that went down and just fucking terrible bullshit. Will you updating Matt's Duncan Crush TV Productions website? I might. I have to get back in there and change it. I made that back in like 2012. What do you think about the massive toilet in All Stars? Just huge disrespect. Like, Fresh TV has this weird thing where they think disrespecting the contestants is what we want to see, when really we've grown attached to them and we'd rather see them go out in style, which is why the Dock of Shame and the Boat of Losers it's okay. It's not demeaning or degrading to the character. Same with the limousine. You could say it's an upgrade to the Boat of Losers. It's a fucking limousine. That's cool. The Drop of Shame, you're parachuting out of a plane. That's kind of cool. Like, and then Revenge of the Island, the catapult, that's cool. The toilet, that's just disrespectful. It's not even funny. It's just kind of like low-brow effort. Like, what if we just got them flushed down a toilet? It's like, you could, but you shouldn't. Like, I don't know what dumb fuck in the production team thought that was a great idea. Now people are gonna like shit on me. It's just like, people think I want to work for Fresh TV. No, that part of my life is done. Like, I'm fucking over that. Like, I tried for 10 years. So I'll talk all the shit I want about Fresh TV. I'll go to festivals and talk to Tom's face and say all this stuff here. Like, I'm just done kissing ass. Like, if he asks me for an opinion, he's going to get the truth out of my mouth. So hopefully I do see Tom again. Be fun to talk to Tom again. Looking forward to it, Tom, actually. Tell you a bit what for after this next season fucking fails. The new seasons are probably not going to be good. They're both 13 episode seasons and they're new casts. I don't have high hopes. They're probably going to cringe too. Yeah, people want to fucking shit all over me for having Matt floss. And then in the press release of the new season, they're like, the kids, they'll be doing modern teenager things like TikTok challenges. And it's like, if I had a nickel for every time I predicted what Total Drama was going to do, I think I'd have about 15 to 20 cents. Matt's redesign changes personality or persona. No, it's not gonna change his personality or persona. He's still Matt. I just think like he's gonna be less like kid-like, and it's gonna be more like, because Matt's supposed to be like this, like, I'm a pro gamer, therefore I'm cool, but he just kind of comes off as kind of like cringy and like nobody really gets what he's talking about, which is why I like in the chapter 4 preview when Jesse says the line, this is what Matt would call a pro gamer move, because Matt's kind of like, Matt thinks that everything gaming is just fucking rad. See, man, games are so fucking rad and cool, but everybody's like, man, you're fucking cringe. Oh shit. Tattoo's healing, so it's kind of like hurting right now. But yeah, Matt's personality, I think his personality will come across a lot better now that he's been redesigned. I think like his design didn't really do much for like people's interpretation of him, but now he comes off as kind of like this he's a kind of good looking guy that just says and does the dumbest shit. Like very much so like he before I wrote him, it wasn't very Tom Hollandish, but now that I have designed him after Tom Holland, I imagine it's more of like a Tom Holland type feel, where he's not really, he could be a popular guy, but he just doesn't say the right things to do that. You wanted to work at Fresh TV? Yeah, I based my entire career after wanting to work for Fresh TV. Like that was my career goal, was to work for Fresh TV and to animate and write, or to either animate on Total Drama or to write for Total Drama. And that didn't fucking happen. You know when they say don't meet your heroes? If your hero's Tom McGillis, don't go meet him. You'll be thoroughly disappointed by how little the fuck he gives a shit about you. As he should, because everybody wants a piece of that guy. So, you know. Is Zachary a mess up? Or a dumb, cringy, less like Jinx? Zachary's just plain Jane farmer boy fun. Like, when Zachary does his thing, he's kind of supposed to be like a Letterkenny guy who talks kind of like this. But, you know, he's just kind of like all up in his own dumb bullshit, you know? Like, one day I'm out there just jackrabbing around, having fun with the hay bales, and all of a sudden I got a mouse by my finger, and all of a sudden it's just like, shit, man. Don't know what I'm talking about no more. Like the whole part where Zachary does his confessional where he's like, I bet $1 to donuts those damn degenerates spend that $1 on some downright degeneracy. You know, that was based on the Letterkenny part where they use the alphabet, where they can only say words with the alphabet that they're given or whatever from like YouTube. So I did that with him where he's like, I bet $1 to donuts those downright they spend that downright delusional, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That was all inspired by like Letterkenny. So Zachary is kind of like this Letterkenny farm boy, except if like, you know, it was like Daryl or whatever from Letterkenny. Jeffrey Smith, thank you. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. We are 13 people strong. Damn, just to hear me talk and bitch about people making fun of me online. This is great. Usually my streams don't get like 5 people, but now we're just shooting the shit, having a fun time. It's so hot, my juice is like lukewarm. Oh, I gotta go put my ice cubes in it. When I first saw him on the intro for TDI, I was cringing. Really hoped he was an early boot, but reading the comic, I was rooting for him in a way. Yeah, Matt's lots of fun. Like I said, at the beginning of the stream, I mentioned that now that Matt's got his new design, that's kind of like on par and looks less like a child and more like a teenager. I want to try and introduce an Ashley, Matt, and Isabella kind of like love rivalry, where maybe Ashley is kind of like into Matt, but Matt always says like stupid gamer shit and she's like, ew, gross. But then Isabella's like, I fucking love that. But Matt's like, no, the hot blonde chick. But then Isabella's like, no, gamer boy. So that's a fun one I'm thinking of bringing in. And I think it'd be fun, actually. I actually kind of enjoy that storyline. I'll develop it. And that's just all based on Matt's new design. So it's all just a matter of perspective, actually. What do you think about Chloe and Betty? I love Chloe and Betty. Like, when I designed Chloe, I based her after Rihanna. And her design is probably one of my favorites. Like, Chloe fucking slaps. Chloe's design slaps hard. And then Betty's design, like, I struggled so hard with Betty's design because I wanted to base her, like, she's based on Michelle Flaherty from American Pie. And then, like, I kept trying to draw her as, like, this white band geek, kind of like Michelle Flaherty's character. And it just never turned out good. And then one day I was just like, screw it. I'm just going to, like, take a shot in the dark and try and reimagine her as African American. And her Betty's design fucking slaps. Like, Betty and Chloe are some fucking pretty damn good designs, if I had to say so myself. They slap hard. They slap hard, no cap. Walmat. As Eric and Logan in a way, like Owen and Noah. Yeah, Eric and Logan are very much like Owen and Noah. Man, the voice actor for Logan really made me love Logan a lot more. like Nishma is meant for love in my love language. Nishma means love in my love language. Like, a lot of the stuff with Logan, I let him improv, and man, there was some fucking good shit with Logan. Logan is definitely one of my favorite comic relief characters, and I'm probably gonna like add more additional scenes with him. So chapter 4, you might see a lot more Logan than there originally was, just because Logan fucking slaps. Logan is pretty fucking pog. Yeah, and with Eric, I think Eric and Logan really bounce off each other really good, because Eric is just stupid enough and gullible enough to believe anything Logan says, and like both of them are kind of like the loser outcasts of their team, so like they're like buddy. So yeah, Logan and Eric, they fucking slap. I'm gonna do more with them. They're pretty fun. What is your favorite Survivor season? Least favorite season? Favorite season is Samoa and Heroes versus Villains, just because I love Russell Hands. I love Russell Hands so fucking much. He's great. And my least favorite one, I really don't have a least favorite one. Not that I can really remember. I think like I really dislike the one with Coach, because Ozzy was like the one he should have took to the finals to like face off against the best, and then he didn't do that and he still fucking lost. That pisses me off. If every single Untold Drama contestant R doesn't count, who would ultimately win? Depends. Is Chloe hating on Logan like Untold Drama Just Adventure Camp, you hating on Kai? Nah, it's just like in chapter 2, Chloe's just like, man, you fucking stink, guy. You fucking reek. You smell. And plus, like, I don't know, Logan's just kind of like one of those punching bag characters you can have that sort of shit happen to. Everybody disses on Logan, but Logan don't care. He's got Mother Nature on his side. That's the best part about Logan. Everything rebounds off him because he doesn't need your human opinion. He's got Mother Nature on his side. He's got the power of God and Mother Nature on his side. Oof. Big oof. Outside of Sky Island, are you working on other projects? I've been pondering the idea of making episode 1 of the Jesse Go story, just because it would be so easy to monetize on YouTube, because it's my own original idea that I could use Total Drama characters with. But then you're gonna get those fucking people on there like, oh, his favorite character is his self-insert Jesse Gill, he's making his own show, and it's like, fuck, I just don't want to deal with it. I would make it. It's crossed my mind before, because the voice actor for Jesse lives where I live, so I could easily get him to come in and record the lines, so it'd be very easy. But yeah, the Jesse Go story episode 1 is something I've thought about quite a bit, and the cast is so much smaller. I'd only have to cast like 6 or 7 people, which is so much easier to do. For me, if you love Russell, you're gonna love Samoa, but I love Russell. Yeah, I think I said Samoa was my favorite season. Samoa and Heroes vs. Villains, because he made it to the finale on both, and it's bullshit he lost. People were mauling over losing. I've been recently rewatching Survivor seasons because I hadn't watched them in years, and I'm currently on Pearl Islands. Pearl Islands, I'm pretty sure, is Rupert. He's one of my favorites too. Although such disrespect nowadays for Rupert. Such disrespect. What Tdoi character can't do anything right? Or they're not any. Cole can't really do much right. Same with, like, Cole was pretty much the show's perennial screw up. He's based after, his design's based after NHL All-Star Alexander Ovechkin. That's who I based him on when I designed him. But he's supposed to just be like this perennial, like, ultra screw up that tries to be like ultra rad. Like, I guess like Tyler, except bigger and dumber. Whereas Tyler is kind of like, he's got some redeeming qualities. Cole's just kind of like a constant doorknob. Yeah. Cole's got not much going for him, so he's kind of like his team's comic relief. He's like the big wimpy. He's kind of like if Tyler and DJ were the same person, except he had all their worst qualities. Oh boy. If All-Stars was the person, what would that guy look like? Well, he'd be that guy would have bipolar. That guy would have like his own multiple personality disorder because that show had no idea what the fuck it was doing from episode to episode. That's what happens when you hire a bunch of freelance writers who don't give a shit about your characters or storylines. Say, will this be on YouTube later? Most likely. I don't see why I wouldn't post it. People are probably going to repost it to Reddit anyways and quote me out of context and call me an asshole and degrade me on the Reddit even further, so who gives a shit? Yeah, it'll be up. Doesn't do me any good for the algorithm, but I don't give a shit no more. But yeah, it'll be on later. You can, plus I think I got it set to like rewind right now, so you can like rewind and go to the beginning where you can hear me really mauled. I'm fucking maulding. Chester801 went on YouTube and made a video about us Redditors, and now he's maulding. Fuck yeah, I'm maulding. I'll mauled all fucking day. He's maulding so hard on his YouTube channel. What a loser. He's maulding. Fucking mauled hard. Gotta check Twitter. Gotta check my email. Sorry. Boop-a-doo-boop-a-doo-boop-a-doo-boop. Cool. Alright, let's see what questions you guys asked me while I was looking down. Mike's character is mostly an insult to people with DID. Yeah, it is. I plan on fixing that. I plan on making it not DID. Plan on making it something else. That isn't a disease. Or a disorder that somebody can have. It's kind of fucked up. But yeah. But I'm the asshole. I'm the one who's the asshole here, says the Total Drama Reddit. This guy, this Chester801 fellow, he's the problem with this fan base, says the one who's been like the only one on YouTube fucking carrying it around on his fucking back. I shouldn't say that. There's probably some YouTuber out there who's doing Total Drama videos for the fun of it. Look it up, Total Drama. Yeah, I think I'm like the longest lasting Total Drama YouTuber. Boop a doop. I'm just looking through the Total Drama page here. Yeah. Yeah. Can Cole get injured any episode, like in the strength challenge or a phobia challenge? Cole gets hurt a lot, let's put it that way. Cole is definitely the punching bag of the Furious Falcons. But he has his moments. He has his moments. And now that I'm going to be adding in a lot more stuff as I go, you should get a lot more. I make Total Drama videos as well, but I really only do TD my ways, but I plan on changing that. Nice. 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 Let's go check on my emails. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Anybody else have any more questions? Oh man. The chat's had like a couple hidden messages. Man, why is there a bunch of hidden messages in the chat? What the fuck? Man, shit's been hiding shit the whole time. Sorry guys, I gotta go through the chat here and see why it's been hiding stuff. There we go. Sorry about that. Some people's messages were hidden. I didn't even know it. I'm gonna pop the chat out actually, just in case that happens again. So I can have it up here. Okay. So what did you think of Total Drama Reunion? Didn't watch it. Like I said, I don't watch other people's stuff. Plus Total Drama Reunion was just... Do I want to cross this bridge? Oh, do you guys really want to know what I thought about Reunion? Do you really want to know what I thought about Reunion? Because I don't think you do. Sounds like a bad time. This is a bit broken. What's broken? Yeah, Mike's character did two things. DID and Zoe. Yeah. What do I edit on, Mac or PC? PC. Got my new computer I built like almost a year ago. We're still running. Oh yeah, so. Oh yeah, the chat's a bit broken. Yeah, it's been high. It's been like self-moderating some messages with swears in it. So I just like reviewed a couple of them and I approved them, but it's been going on for like the whole stream. So yeah, if you guys want to know my honest opinion of Reunion, I think it was just a blatant like I'm gonna put together all the couples from season 1 and do all the shit people on the Reddit bitch about and put it into a show, get popular from it, and then do whatever. Because when it got canceled, he made no effort to try and correct it and get it put back on there. He just went to a different project after he got his subscribers. Like, he did all that work. It got shut down. He did no effort to get it back up. And he just bounced. Like, if he truly was a Total Drama fan, he would have tried to get it back up. Like I've been doing. Like Disadventure Camp did. But he just didn't give a shit. He got what he wanted. He got all of his subscribers and viewers and fans, and then he fucked off. Like, it was the most lowbrow shit you could possibly do. Just, I'm going to put all the favorite couples back together from season 1, make them older, fucking go from there. So fucking low effort. So low effort. Like, people are like praising his animation when it's like basic Flash, like make them jump up and down to walk type shit. Like, I got characters fully fucking moving and the Reddit shits all over me. Oh, it's not even one of the best animated fan series. It's the fucking only animated fan series. It's the best animated one. What the fuck kind of crack cocaine are you on? People going on there. Being like, the animation is pretty close. I had fucking George Eliot tell me my animation is spot on. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Like people fucking going on the Reddit being like, his animation is even that good. George Eliot, one of the creators of Total Drama, the guy who owns Elliot Animation, who animates the fucking show, saw my animation and said, yes, you've nailed down the art style and animation style. It's really good. You still got fucking people on Reddit saying I fucking suck. And I'm the fucking crazy one, says the Total Drama Reddit. I'm the one with the mental disability, apparently. Fucking Jesus Christ. Like, fuck, I put in so much work just to get disrespected by random people on the fucking internet. Reunion had potential to nostalgia bait everybody into coming back. When really that's not even like the long form of doing it. Like, the reason, like, I'm redoing Total Drama to make it relevant again. not to like make it relevant for a year. Well, we redo everything, or when we just put band-aids on everything and stitch everything back together to hodgepodge together like a nostalgia fucking work. It's like I'm actually creating something that can keep Total Drama going past the storylines I have, and actually like close out storylines on characters. Like I'm not just sitting here fucking around nostalgia baiting and doing shit. I'm creating new stories, I'm finishing off storylines, and I'm making a resolution to shit. I'm making everything have a bigger meaning. Not just nostalgia baiting people with like, you like Duncan and Courtney? Oh, and in this trailer we see that, oh, Duncan and Courtney are interacting and there's some chemistry again. It's like, yeah, so fucking highbrow. Ooh, fucking look at you. I can write a Gwen scene that couldn't have possibly happened as a flashback. Like I saw that flashback one where it was the Gwen scene. Gwen got together like in one day. They got broken up in one day because of the Heather thing. But apparently there's some fucking flashback of them in the lunch hall or whatever. And it's like, what? When the fuck did that happen? You're telling me between the kiss after the skunk incident and before the Heather incident, there was a whole fucking like dream like amazing romantic moment between them? Like, fuck off. If I wanted your nostalgia baiting bullshit, I would go watch like Toonami or some shit and watch Gundam Wing. Like, not to crap on Blue, but like, fuck. People say my writing fucking no effort. More like, you don't like my writing because it doesn't fucking appeal to your bullshit. You want fucking this nostalgia bait bullshit. Fucking amazing. Amazing. That's my opinion of Reunion. Fuck Kruger Mansion. They wanted me to animate that bullshit and I said no. Yeah, they tried to get me to fucking animate that Kruger Mansion bullcrap. Thanks, I got better shit to do. Like actually work on Total Drama shit. Actually try and fix this fan base and fix this show rather than deal with your horse cockery. Anybody got any opinions about what I said? I'm going to clip that and put it on the Total Drama Reddit. Chestrato one shits on Blue for being more successful than him. Yeah, that's the full story. Love it. Chestrato one has a mental disability. He has mental problems. Sure, whatever. No, Noah was working with Blue on Kruger Mansion. He asked me if I wanted to animate for it, and I was just like, nah. Not fucking doing that. I'm not gonna animate somebody else's idea when I got my own. I don't got time to fuck around. Got shit to do. I'm glad Noah moved on though from Total Drama. I saw he released a music video. I didn't watch it, but that's fucking awesome. Glad Noah's getting to some new shit. Hope he's doing good. Haven't talked to him in a super long time though. But yeah, that guy's fucking rad. Remember me and him started off as like enemies. And then we got a Discord call and then he realized like I'm not a fucking maniac. I'm not a fucking unhinged maniac like the Reddit wants everybody to believe I am. I'm actually kind of chill. Yeah, Clovery. It's just like he was there for the nostalgia bait, and when he got shut down after they let him have success for like God knows how long. Like I wish I would have got a fucking week on YouTube. Nah, I got immediately smacked down. Got smacked down with a thunderous fury. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah, I wish I could just make the character South Park walk around and get 1 million views. Fuck. Yeah, I am malding over it. Post that to the fucking Total Drama Reddit. Chester 801 malds over not getting 1 million views like Blue did. What a loser. Fucking rights I am. The big fucking loser. I'm a big oh, my jaw cracked. Ow. Ow, fucking everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. I have a lot of Total Drama ideas and I'm working on something that I want to release very soon. Awesome. I'm glad people still like find passion for Total Drama. Because I know fucking the only thing keeping me going is my fucking pride. Because I know the story I got's fucking good. And we'll fix all this fucking bullshit we got going on right now. We'll fix all this bullshit we got going on right now. Ugh. Man. You should probably check the Reddit. Somebody's probably posted on there right now. Chester801's talking shit about us again. I'm also kind of surprised these people that say I have a mental problem still haven't told me what it is. Oh, they deleted the thread. That's cool. So they made a thread about me having a mental problem, and then they proceeded to fucking delete it. Classic. Shit talk me, and then when I go in to speak about it, somebody gets rid of it. Awesome. You guys were talking that good shit on Reddit, though. People were talking that good shit about me. That really good shit. The best shit about me. And then the user went and deleted it, or a moderator deleted it. Man, what the fuck happened there? People were talking that good shit. I was enjoying this fun mental problem I have. I was enjoying learning about it. Yeah, the Reddit TD fan base. AKA, post your 100th tier list. Do you like Don and Dave? I do. 100 comments, 100 credit, gold. Jester801 posts his original thing. Negative 25 karma. Fuck me, I guess. I don't look at the TD Reddit anymore because it's full of bullshit. Yeah, it's a fucking echo chamber. Speaking of which, do you know where you're gonna finish your videos on the love triangle? It's been 2 years since you made, and you're 1/3 on Duncan. That one just takes so long to do, and I have to sift through so much total drama footage. And the thing is like I know exactly where to find everything I need. Like I have like fucking photographic memory of like every single scene I need to find when it comes to that. And when I made that, it took so damn long. And the script took me like 3 days to record. And it's just like, fuck, man. It is such a fucking slog to make that video. And like the response I got was just like blatant facts being given to people. And people just retorting with like stupid emotional garbage. Like I was like, I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Give a fuck about facts. These are the fucking facts. But my feelings, I feel like it will happen that way. Fuck your feelings. I'm done with your fucking feelings. It's the fucking facts. But yeah, that kind of shit just like, it's fun to do because I like to get it off my chest. But at the same time, it's just like, you're yelling into a fucking endless void that's just going to scream back no. It's like fucking, I'd rather not. Like, it needs to be said and people want to say it. It's just the fact that the people who don't want to believe it. That's the thing that's about the fix the love triangle thing that I found out. Is like, you can lead a horse to water when it's thirsty and dying of thirst. But if it's not a certain kind of water, or it doesn't feel like it, it'll just die of dehydration instead. If it don't like you, it would rather die of dehydration. It's the way it fucking feels trying to like corral the Total Drama fan base back to sanity. It's like leading a horse to water can't make a drink when it's dying of dehydration. The main reason I don't look at comments a lot is because my videos are mostly all based on opinions. There's always that one person, you should have done this, and I don't give a crap. Yeah, true. There's always somebody who has to be like, in my opinion. It's like, bitch, if you wanted your fucking opinion, why don't you make a video about it? But when everybody wants to try and change somebody's mind or influence them, it just doesn't fucking work. Like, and honestly, like, I've been guilty of that, but trying to change people's minds, don't fucking do it. Don't make anything that tries to change somebody's mind, opinion, even if it's totally factually based. People just don't care. They would rather believe fucking lies and emotional garbage bullshit than actual facts. They say, fuck your facts, it's all about my feelings. And apparently that's winning. So it's like sometimes you just gotta like give up on people, which is why I'm trying to like make a fan base that's more positive rather than like emotionally toxic. Because I feel like a lot of the Total Drama fan base is emotionally toxic because they're so attached to their character, they become emotionally toxic. And only people who are also emotionally invested in that character can like be friends with them or interact with them or have a same emotional attachment to a character that they can understand that person's emotional attachment to that other specific character. Yeah, I've watched MTV's The Challenge. I saw a little bit of that when I was in high school, and I used to watch MTV a lot. So yeah, but I'm trying to foster a healthy total drama community that likes to take facts into opinion rather than their feelings. Because I feel like it's very emotional. I feel sorry, dude. Right, Rebel. Like, I don't know. I think like the main things that kind of like piss me off is like people asking like the same questions over and over again. That's just shit that tilts me hard. It's like, how come you just redesigned Gwen? Fucking lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose it. You're in 10th grade Shadow Gaming. Yeah. Like I said, like from what I've been hearing from the guy who helps me design stuff, like a lot of the Total Drama fan base is like, not a lot of it, just based on like what he's told me about his interactions with people, is that like people are very emotionally invested in their characters, and it's almost to like, I would say, an obsessive level, to the point where any sort of like, not to get personal, but like any sort of diss on their favorite character or couple, they feel like a personal attack on them and they feel emotionally hurt by it. And I think a lot of the fan base is like that, which is why they get so toxic, is because when you go after their favorite character or couple, they feel like they're being personally attacked. And fair enough, like some people can get emotionally attached like that, but I think it's a very specific problem the Total Drama community has, but it's not solely unique to them. Like other fan bases have that problem, like Ruby with Bumblebee or whatever it's called, Blake and what's her face, Yang. Like every fan base has like their emotionally toxic fans that cause problems, but Total Drama has an overwhelming amount of them, like an overwhelming amount, where a lot of them are so emotionally attached to these characters and couples that it's almost to an unhealthy degree. And there's no real way I can fix that, but addressing it as a problem is better than saying that it doesn't exist. But I would like to address it, but that's something that you fucking can't really just fix that. That's like something you gotta like slow roll out of your fan base And a lot of it is just based on ships. So like a lot of the stuff I try and fix is the shipping. Like I try to like cement stuff and make people feel secure in those ships. Like the reason why there's so much turmoil around Duncan and Duncan is because there's just so much turmoil there. There's just so much turmoil, and none of it is closed. There's no like resolution. So that area is just it's in so much turmoil. Same with like Lilar. Like the producers just went out and made like a post saying they broke up because Tyler forgot or because Lindsay forgot somebody's name. And it's like you just leave your fans in so much fucking turmoil. So much emotional turmoil that they have to turn to like fanfic and other people's work to feel emotionally okay again. And I think that's what the Total Drama writers and producers and creators don't understand, is that they hold so much emotional impact in their fan base that they just either they don't give a shit or they don't want to acknowledge it. But somebody like me, it's like, yeah, I understand wanting to be emotionally invested in a character or a couple, and then just to have like the creators just take a big fat steaming shit all over it is just like so fucking disheartening. And that's why it makes people feel like scared for a new season. Like whenever I see a new season, like back before All Stars, like I was nervous. Like every single episode I was so fucking nervous. Like not because like my contestant would get voted off, but because like you're gonna fuck with my favorite ship, which is Duncan. I know you're gonna fuck with it, and I know the fan base has not taking this lightly because there's so many Courtney fans, so many fucking Courtney fans, so fucking vocal, so fucking much. They're so emotionally invested in Courtney that they just shit their united panties and had a big bitch fit over it, that I know you're gonna fuck with it, but if you hold strong and don't fuck with it, then like it's gonna be good. But then they gave in and they fucked with it, and it's like it's just so much emotional turmoil. So it's like, yeah, I had emotional turmoil when Duncan broke up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was some fucking emotional turmoil. But it's like, I learned to get around it. And I found ways of coping with that. But then it's like, Fresh TV doesn't give a shit. They don't understand the power they hold over people. They don't understand that what they do matters to a lot of people. And I just don't think they give a shit. Which is kind of sad. Whereas somebody like me, it's like I understand where a lot of people are coming from. When they come at me and they're like, fuck you, I hate Duncan. Like, Duncan should be with Courtney, fuck you. It's just like, bro, you're just emotionally attached to Courtney. Like, that's fine. You don't, but like, it doesn't work. You're so emotionally attached and emotionally invested. You don't see the fact that Courtney is a very toxic person. And you're just kind of like putting on your Courtney blinders and you're being kind of fucking cringe. But it's just like people get so emotionally invested. It's like super weird. No, not super weird. It's super understandable. But it's like, how do you cope with the people that are so emotionally invested? Like, you have to walk on eggshells. And I just think Fresh TV doesn't want to deal with it, so they just don't take it into consideration. Or they don't know that they have that power over people. Because, like, they don't have a Twitter no more. They don't have a Facebook no more, Fresh TV. They used to have a Twitter. They used to have all those things. But I think they just couldn't handle the emotional attachment people had to their characters and people talking to them and being like, hey, like, we like this thing, quit fucking with it. And they're like, no, but we want to do stuff with the thing. They're like, no, don't do that. You're fucking with the thing that we like. And they just didn't want to hear it no more. So they got rid of all of it, which is understandable. But why don't you have somebody who can just fucking deal with it then? Like, I would gladly have dealt with it, which is what I'm doing now. Yeah, like, people understand that characters change. Like, I'm pretty sure Duncan doesn't like the fact that every time he does something, Courtney threatens him with law That probably sounds fucking shitty. Like, sounds kind of crappy in my opinion. Whereas with Duncan and Gwen, it sounds like those two can just get along and have a normal life together. But people want this push-pull thing. And I think a lot of people emotionally attach to a character that they relate to. And when bad things happen to that character, they take it as bad things happening to them. So when you look at the most popular characters, like this is based on what my co-designer has experienced, like lots of people attach themselves to Courtney and Mike. And these are, I would say Courtney is like that smart girl, but I feel like a lot of girls feel that. Like, I think a lot of girls feel like the way Courtney does. They feel like if they accomplish a lot and they do the best they can, then, you know, the things they want should come to them. Really, it's not the way that works. Like, I imagine that a lot of Courtney fans who, like, lots of female fans of Courtney probably identify with Courtney a lot. They feel like if they probably did really good in school, they probably did all these things that are like really important and like worth high praise, but nobody acknowledges them. And the one thing Courtney had going for her was, like, you know, she had this hot boyfriend, Duncan. And then when that was taken away, they felt like all of Courtney's like try-hardness is still being betrayed because nothing good is happening with her. Like, you know, her boyfriend cheated on her, and like they take that as them being cheated on. And they emotionally attach to that character because they feel like they're that character. So when bad things happen to them, it happens to them by proxy. So that's why they get so emotionally attached. And there's lots of Mike fans because I feel like a lot of young men feel like they would like to date somebody like Zoe, and that's not how real life works. Sometimes the nice guy finishes last, and it's more often than not he does. But I think a lot of men feel like what happened to Mike should be real life. Like, you know, sometimes the nice guy finishes first, and there is a smoking hot redhead that wants to date them and thinks they're amazing and all that sort of shit. But that's just not the way reality works. So they emotionally attach to Mike to secure themselves away from that reality. And when you threaten that reality, they don't fucking like it because it's threatening what makes them feel safe in a way. So that's the emotional thing. Totally tacky. Came in at the wrong point. We're having a deep conversation. But good to see you, Totally Tacky. But it's like, yeah, people get emotionally attached to these characters because they see themselves as them and they wish their lives would kind of be like theirs. A lot of like teenage girls, I'm not saying this, I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, a lot of girls, teenage girls probably have a long list of accomplishments that they think should make them attractive. Like, they study hard, they work hard, they do all these amazing things, and nobody notices shit about them. But with Courtney, that was kind of like noticed by Duncan in a different way. And same with Mike, lots of young men really would like to have an attractive female girlfriend, or an attractive girlfriend, or significant other, it doesn't matter. They would like to have that significant other, but nice guys finish last. And sometimes reality is cruel. But with Mike, that reality is being subverted. And it's actually reality. In a way. It's a form of reality. So they attach to a character like Mike and they hold on to it because that's what makes them feel okay. Because if Mike is okay and I'm emotionally attached to Mike in his relationship, therefore I feel okay. And if that's in danger, I suddenly don't feel okay. And when writing a lot of my stuff, I took that into consideration. Like, you're going to emotionally fuck with people whenever you do something like this or write a show like this and people get attached. It's how you handle those people's emotions, how you bring them up and down and put them at ease. Whereas with Total Drama All-Stars, they shit on a lot of people and they left them so much unease because they wanted to have a laugh when they didn't realize the power that they held over their audience. And that's what I still believe Fresh TV is doing wrong today. Like, they're going to go into the season and try and make a fun, like, you know, slapstick comedy, you know, anything bad can happen to anybody. And you're really just going to piss off a lot of people because they're going to get emotionally attached. They're going to see themselves in those characters. The bad things that happen to them the bad things that happen to their emotionally attached character are happening to them. They feel upset about it. And I don't believe Fresh TV believes that's a concept. I don't believe Terry McGurran has the capacity to realize he's doing that to the audience. Therefore, the new season is going to be that great. Now I'm going to stop to read some comments here. The thing about the love triangles, a lot of people deny the fact that characters change. I think I talked about that. What do you think of the Zoe reject from TD Reloaded concept? No opinion. Another thing is a lot of teledrama YouTubers are just fed up with the fan base and in general leading other people to do the same. Yeah, I think the TD fan base likes to cannibalize itself quite a bit. And, people will only support people that they feel an attachment to. So say, for example, I'm a Duncan fan. Therefore, I get shit on by all the Courtney fans, and there's a lot of them. So I'm very much disliked. Sorry, I'm just looking at my phone. There's a bunch of notifications. And it's I can't just say, because I'm a Duncan fan, people shit on me. I've said and done some, stupid shit. Because, back before, 2016, 2017, I was dealing with lots of anxiety. And when people online are constantly shitting on you, your anxiety is constantly at 100. Which is, not great. It's not fucking good. So, yeah, I would lash out quite a bit. But then I managed to overcome my anxiety, get mentally healthy, and now I am the way I am today. I had some really bad fucking anxiety back in 2016, 2017. It was really bad. Really fucking bad. But now it's now that I've managed to overcome that anxiety, and I didn't need medication or anything like that. It was just a change of mindset, change in attitude, change in everything around me. I know some people who require medication to overcome their anxiety, which is fine. But it's I managed to overcome it without it, which is extremely lucky. And, extremely hard. But it's just some people, they just can't do it. But when it comes to the teledrama fan base, I feel there isn't very much a lot of emotionally attached people. And when I write a lot of my stuff, I always take that into consideration when doing something. It's man, if I write something about this character, the people that are friends with them are going to feel bad. So I got to do something later on to correct this, or I have to address this later on. This needs to be talked about. Every single character has closure. And that's what makes the fans feel good about season 1, is because there's total closure in season 1. There's nothing left open. It's all closed because they didn't know if they were going to get renewed or not. They didn't know if they're going to bring the cast back. So they felt everything should be closed up. Everything should be nice and neat. And then as they went along, they just kept crapping on people, kept crapping on characters, and, kept playing loose with the characters instead of trying to keep everything closed up near the very end, because they knew they kept getting renewed, and if they kept keeping the storylines passed on, then they could keep going season to season. But then they just had no end game. They had no finish line. They just kept running this race, and they just kept moving the goalposts, and then eventually they ran out of gas and didn't cross the finish line and just said, fuck it, race is over. So and that's what All Stars is. Just fuck it. Finish line's too far away. Wrap it up in 13 episodes. Go fuck yourself. So it's getting super, super deep right now. But it's that's the kind of stuff I took into account when writing Osuke Island and all my future content. And I have been kind of going back in and rewriting stuff because I feel I was trying to string things along too much. I'll leave this storyline open because I know it's going to get closed off later. But for now, I would rather close it and have that closed door lead to another open door. That way, there's closure here, and then later on we can keep going. So, yeah. But hey, I'm the fucking mental case, according to Reddit. Can't believe they fucking deleted that post. That's some funny shit. Made a whole post talking shit about me, and then they deleted it. Like, doesn't feel real that that happened. Sorry, I'm just looking through Reddit to make sure that like that post did get deleted, cause that's some shit. Yeah. But yeah. I'm the fucking crazy one. Trying to fucking help all these people. I'm just getting fucking dumpstered all the time. Ugh. Personally, I think Fresh TV had the mindset of not giving characters closure. Yeah, because that way they can milk it for more drama later on. But you're just emotionally high-strung. Like you're making your fan base emotionally high-strung, and it just doesn't help. As a Courtney/Duncan fan, I never felt Gwen can click due to not finding their dynamic entertaining, but having an open and seeing others' POV opinions that show valid reasons I myself understand. Well, like not every relationship has to have this dynamic. Like, it doesn't have to have this like good girl meets bad guy thing. Like, the dynamic for Duncan and Gwen would have been Duncan taking things too far and Gwen reasonably reining him back in. Whereas with Duncan and Courtney, it's Duncan going too far, Courtney trying to reel him back in too hard, and then Duncan pulling her in as well. Whereas with Duncan and Gwen, the dynamic is Duncan goes too far, Gwen reels him back in, but because of Gwen's personality, Duncan decides that it probably should happen. Like, Gwen's probably right. You know, whereas with Duncan and Gwen, or with Duncan and Courtney, there's this push between them, which is entertaining, but it's not very healthy. That's the thing. Whereas with Duncan and Gwen, it feels like Duncan and Gwen can kind of jab at each other and it's still friendly. Whereas Courtney probably takes that as like a challenge. Whereas Gwen is more so like, oh yeah, sure. And Duncan's like, yeah, okay. And then they have that dynamic of like, they're pushing, but they're both pushing in the same direction. Whereas with Duncan and Courtney, they're pushing in opposite directions because it's just the way that dynamic works. Which is why I like Duncan a lot better, because it tames Duncan down and it makes Gwen more assertive in a way. Because when you think of that relationship, Gwen holds all the emotional power in that relationship. Whereas with Duncan and Courtney, it's more of like Courtney holds the emotional power, but she's kind of like forcing it. Like, all of Total Drama Action is her just like emotionally abusing Duncan, which is kind of fucked up. Like, she emotionally abuses the shit out of Duncan in Total Drama Action. And it's just like, nobody bats an eye at that shit. But I think Amber Heard and Johnny Depp might have some fucking lessons for you. I'm pretty sure we just saw this one unravel live a couple months ago, and it fucking didn't turn out well for the lady. Somebody types to me on Reddit, do you really think you're part of Fresh TV? Like, can I reply to this shit? Hold on, I gotta try and figure out how to reply to this person. Comments have been disabled on my post. So the person, look at this fucking shit. This is some stupid shit. Can I hear about this mental problem I have? Types back, do you actually think you were a part of Fresh TV? And I'm like, oh yeah, let me comment back. Oh fuck. Comments have been disabled on this post. Thanks, dick. Like, fuck me. Shadow Gaming, what can you do to help me? Just be cool. Like, I don't want people like going to their Reddit and being like, Chester801's a good guy, and it's like, that's never gonna fucking work. It's like, I guess what you could do for me is just hang around, be a fan, you know, whenever I make a post, be like, good job, man. Because it's like, I'm not, like, I said this a long time ago, I'm no longer in this for personal, like, I'm no longer in this for like to get famous, to get 1 million subscribers. I'm not in it for that. I'm in it to give emotional closure to the Total Drama fan base in a healthy way, while also giving closure to things I want to see finished, and while also telling a story based heavily on the things I've learned throughout my life. And I think a lot of the stuff that I have to talk about and stories and lessons I have to teach in the storylines for Oskay Island, Western All-Stars, Mega All-Stars, I have a lot of amazing lessons and life stories, not life stories, but life lessons and things that people should know about when becoming a young adult. And I want a lot of kids and young adults to read and watch my stuff and say, I learned something today. This taught me something. Like South Park. Every fucking episode for the beginning, they would have Kyle say, I learned something today. And then they would talk about what they learned. And then they would just shit all over it. Because, like, you know, it's a fucking cartoon about a bunch of 8-year-olds swearing and cussing and huge Mecha Barbra Streisand. But it's like, that really stuck with me as a kid, that whenever you watch something, the lesson you learn should make your life better. Like the South Park episode where Stan sees everything as shit. And like, I think they're like, yeah, when you get older, you start seeing things as shit and things start being less interesting as they used to be. And, you know, that sounds like shit now. Like the band I used to like sounds like shit. You know, everything is shit. And like, and that was like an important lesson. It's like, yeah, as you get older, you start to lose interest in stuff and things become less interesting. And sometimes everything just starts to feel like shit. And I think like kids' cartoons nowadays just want people to laugh when it's like they don't want to teach them a lesson or teach them something that they can use throughout their life that is important. And that's the kind of stuff I want to teach and show in Oskay Island. Because I feel like shows these days are missing that. And the reason why they're missing that is because it doesn't get audience reaction. It's just like, whatever. But I feel like that stuff's important. And I guess if you wanted to help, it would just be like, just hang around, be a fan, you know, chit chat in the Discord, you know. I don't talk much in there, not gonna lie. I'm not a very like social media heavy person. Like every once in a while I'll post on the Total Drama Oskay Island Twitter every once in a while. And then like I'll like something on my Twitter every once in a while. I barely make a Facebook post. Like I'm very shitty when it comes to social media. So it's like, I don't know, just being around really helps a bit. Like going into Discord and seeing people talking is really cool. Like even if I'm not like talking, I'm always checking it. You know, I kind of wish I had like a bump in fan base. It's not the way it is. And like I said, I'm not in this for like personal, what am I trying to say here? I'm not in this for the grandiose fame of being a YouTuber and shit like that. I'm in it because there's something I want to do. I'm going to fucking do it. So if you want to help out, just be around to watch and, you know, participate. It's pretty simple. Izzy is an underrated Remfio. What the fuck? That's a weird set of words you got there. What's going on with the Reddit? Oh, they made a thread talking about like me or some shit. Somebody like came in and like what was it? Somebody was talking about like my stuff again, and they were like, yeah, Chester has a mental problem, and like, yeah, he thinks he's part of Fresh TV and all this shit, and they were just talking out their fucking asses again, saying like I have mental problems and shit like that. When it's fucking, it's them making like the 30th tier list of the day on the fucking Reddit. It's like, I give a shit. So the Reddit's just being silly again, saying stupid shit about me, saying that Fresh TV served me a cease and desist. And it's like, no, they fucking copyright strike my shit. It's way fucking different. Cease and desist is a fucking legal junction. Like, you gotta fucking go to court and file it. Copyright strike, some asshole at Popcorn Entertainment fucking pushes a button, types in some words, says I'm a fucking ripoff of Total Drama. Yeah, Popcorn Digital employee, if you're watching right now, fuck you. Call me a ripoff of Total Drama. Fucking Jesus. Good evening. I've come from Western Newport, I guess. I wanted to ask, can Courtney somehow redeem herself? Like, after All Stars, go to a therapist and, like, rework her attitude. I don't think Courtney has to go to, like, a therapist. I think Courtney... Because, I was going to say, I've written Courtney's storyline, so I know what happens. But how do I put together what I'm about to say without spoiling it or giving away? Courtney needs to go through some things that reshape her worldview and opinions of the people around her. That's what Courtney needs to go through. That's what needs to happen to Courtney. Would you want to work for Fresh TV? They would have to pay me a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot. To fix all their shit. And I don't think they have any interest of even considering that option. So it's a non-start from the beginning. Because if I was to work for Fresh TV, I'd be in charge of the Fresh TV shit. I mean, not the Fresh TV shit, of the Total Drama shit. Anything Total Drama has to run by me first. If I don't approve it, it doesn't fucking go. It's my way or the highway. And that's not the way that works. So it's just not going to happen, unfortunately. But if they wanted me to fix it, I'd fix it. But like I said, I would need full control. I would need TV executives to fuck off and leave me alone too, which isn't going to happen. So I'll just do it online, fix it, do it myself, have nobody breathing down my back. Because like I said, if I was gonna fix Total Drama, Fresh TV would have to give me like complete control, and they are not going to entertain that idea whatsoever, because that would be fucking stupid for them to do. But it'd be the only way for me to fix it. So, you know, to each their own. They can have the fun corporate way, and I can have the true artistic vision way. I'm pretty sure people would prefer the true artistic vision way rather than the shitty corporate way. But the shitty corporate way is how the world works. So, you know, everything's fucked. But yeah, if I went to Fresh TV and I was like, your shit sucks, this sucks, fucking hire me to fix it, and they said, yeah, I'd work for them. But I don't think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a lot of bureaucratic bullshit that I wouldn't want to deal with. So, there's that. Oh boy. So yeah, that person that was like, do you think you work at Fresh TV? I'm just gonna type a message to them and be like, I can't comment on the fucking post for some reason. I never said I work for Fresh TV or have implied in any way that I do work for them. I don't know who started that bullshit. There. There we go. Did I hear a told you I'm gone while Chris coming back? Don't give a shit. Unfortunately, I just don't care. I don't have any opinions of any other fan creators. Because my opinions get me into big trouble. I can't have an opinion. Fuck. This person says like, do you really think you work for Fresh TV? No, I never fucking said that. Oh, well the OP said it. Oh, so that makes it fucking true then. Well, jumping Jesus Christ. If I post something online, it's automatically true. Fucking logic. Man, I wish things were that easy. Fucking, this is some shit. Lots of people, this is what I typed. So I was like, I said, I can't comment on the post for some reason. I've never said I work for Fresh TV or have implied in any way that I work for them. I don't know who started that bullshit, but you know, I get crapped on a lot, so I guess it just comes with being me. The OP said so. Sorry. Lots of people say a lot about me, and I said, lots of people say a lot of stuff about me that isn't true. You can join my live stream right now and just see the kind of person I am. I wish I could, but I can't. Well, I actually believe what you say. Thank you. It's like, people just fucking believe shit about me without actually fucking like confirming it. It's like the Tall Drummer Reddit's this fucking echo chamber of people who just like read shit and automatically believe it. If I told them the fucking sky was red and the Tall Drummer Reddit, they wouldn't even look outside. They'd just be like, I didn't fucking know it turned red that today. It's a new fucking thing happened today. Didn't know the sky was red. But the sky on fucking Reddit said so, so I must believe it. That fucking color up there, that ain't blue, that's red. Fucking idiot. That's also something I've been like thumping over in my head for a bit. It's like, imagine if like this is a mind fuck. This is like a mind fuck thought I thought of, and that wasn't how I thought of this. What if what you see as orange is actually blue, but because your entire life people have been saying that's orange, you believe that's orange. And it's just the way you see that color. So like imagine like this is an orange. Like this color looks different to somebody else, but to them that's orange. This isn't blue to them. Like this color that they see isn't blue. This could look pink to them and this could look like yellow, but because to them their eyes see yellow and people are go orange, they go that's orange. That's like the biggest mindfuck thought I've had in a while. Like, to me, this is orange. But to you, that color is blue. But because in school you were told that's orange, you see blue as orange. When really it's, like, different. Like that's the biggest mindfuck I've thought of in, like, a whole while. Like, what if everybody sees colors differently, but they all call them the same name? Like one guy was like, this is orange, but that person sees it as blue and they're like, I guess it's orange. And that's like the biggest mindfuck I've thought of in a while. Hey, what's up, Crystal Heart? Nah, you're not really, haven't really missed much. I'm just yakking away because the Total Drama Reddit was fucking talking about me today and spreading bullshit that they automatically believed. Like, fuck. That's some shit. Can't believe that. I read it on Reddit, so it must be true. Fuck. That's rough. That's rough. That's really, really rough. White and black have to be seen as the same by everybody, though, because we know one's light and one's dark. It's true. But no, I've had that like mindfuck thought for a bit. Like, what if, to me, this is orange, but somebody else sees this color as blue and they just call it orange, and all the colors are just jibble jabbled up in their fucking vision. That's always something I've like thought about. Yeah, Crystal Heart. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Like, I remember I had one fan that like wanted me to change everything about Oskay Island because they were sick and tired of reading people shit on me in the Reddit, and they just wanted to like make it stop. So they told me to like change my shit to like further go with the Reddit's agenda and other shit, so that they would leave me alone, because watching me get like dumpstered on Reddit really hurt their feelings. So they came at me and was like, you need to fucking change your shit and be better. And I'm like, I haven't fucking done shit. The fuck are you talking about? Oh no, I also wanted to go in here and talk about like other stuff too. Creeps define. I talked about like at the very beginning, I talked about like Nat's redesign. I talked about I didn't talk about the post today about Jen's redesign and the adult features. I don't think I talked about that because I don't think anybody mentioned it. But people were like asking the same stupid fucking questions over and over again. And then somebody was like, you're like Yandere Dev. You're like Yandere Dev 2.0. And it's like, yeah, fuck you too, bastard. You're like Yandere Dev. So it's just like, fine, people think I'm fucking Yandere Dev. I'll just fucking make a live stream and talk and show I'm a normal fucking person. I'm not this magical evil fucking boogeyman they fucking think I am. Like, the Total Drama community loves to fucking cannibalize its creators. Like, it's going out of fucking style. Fucking straight up cannibalize. So I can't have fucking nice things in this whole drama community because they fucking keep eating each other. I don't know if they're jealous of my masterpiece. It definitely has some problems, but obviously when they say like it's not even the best animated series, it's like it's the best animated series. Like, even if like Blue's shit goes up and down and like Total Drama Gone Wild does some animation, same with just Adventure Camp, it's like mine's still the fucking best. Animated. Fucking no bar. There's no bar to fucking clear. I am the bar. I set it pretty fucking high. Just because I'm not doing your fucking weird like nostalgia bait bullshit and I'm not popular for it doesn't mean I'm not better than everybody else. There I go, saying I'm better than everybody else. I'm really not though. I gotta fix a bunch of shit. Yandere Dev is creep and you're cool. I guess lots of people would think Yandere Dev is cool. And that guy's a fucking weirdo. Gonna drink from the chalice. That's right, I know some Yandere Dev shit. I'm gonna drink from the cum chalice. when he has that chalice of milk. People call it the cum chalice. Fuck. There've been a lot of fan bases, but TD isn't the worst. Warrior Cats is much worse when it comes to fan base. Actually, yours is actually has good detail and more lore in some characters. It's very good. I had somebody complain. They were like, how come there's so much fucking backstory to these characters? And it's like, because it means I give a shit. I don't think anybody's giving a fuck that Goku has like 1,000-page backstory. Well, it's pretty simple. He's a fucking Saiyan from the planet Vegeta that got blown up by Frieza. He landed in fucking Earth and was raised by Grandpa Gohan. But I'd rather have every character have a backstory and so you can connect to them and they have meaning in their story rather than just being like 13 episodes. We've got to go. We have the one go. We have this character who does this. No, man, they do this thing too. And we have the armpit gun, we have the burp gun, and we have all this other bullshit. And it's just like, man, would you slow the fuck down and just drag it out over 26 episodes instead of milking it for 13 because you want to get 2 shots of adrenaline instead of 1 per your fucking punch? So I don't get this 13 season Rushaholic bullshit. The whole fun part about watching seeing how fucking long it takes to decide the winner. The fun part isn't watching, like the fun part of watching people go home, but it's an experience. It takes long. It's a journey, not a fucking race. And it's like if you're gonna be running a marathon, you might want to get to know the people that you're running with. And that's the whole point of having characters with an actual backstory and actual feelings about what's happening around them. Nicole is constantly surrounded by jocks that want to fuck her, but she doesn't like any of them. And then when she goes to Escape Island, she meets this nice, tame dude that she kind of likes that isn't totally already perving on her and trying to fuck her. That's a fun story for Nicole. Constantly getting hit on by assholes in college, probably not fun. Finding this tame kind of guy might be interesting. There's shit going on there. So when I talk about Nicole having a backstory, because it fucking matters to what she's doing in this season. Yeah. Yandere Dev. Fuck. Yeah, I watched all the Yandere Dev videos, and then somebody went and made like Yandere Simulator in like a month or some shit. And then he got fucking mad, like, because somebody just pointed out his bullshit. They're like, you fucking bullshit's bullshit. You can make your game in like a month. And apparently his code sucks ass, and can't believe he shit away so many good opportunities because he didn't want to give up his cash cow. But yeah, like I said, a lot of people bitch about me having too much character backstory, but it fucking matters because it determines what the characters are looking for in that season. Like, if the characters don't win the money, or if they're not going to win, they have to have some sort of reward to make it feel like their time there meant something. The guy who made a sim. Wait, never mind. I don't know what you mean by sim, but yeah, like I said, either way, people complain about my too much character backstory when it's like, what? That's the whole meat and potatoes of this fucking thing. Some people just want dessert. They don't want like a fine steak. Not that I'm saying my shit's a fine steak, but hold on. I wonder. Ooh. Ooh. Give me 1 second, my boys and girls. I have to check something really quick. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Shit, hold on. I'm debating if I want to order food or not. I'm like kind of feeling it. I really am feeling it. Just give me a moment. It's got to transfer some stuff. Ah, no, wrong one. God damn it. Character backstory matters. I'm working on a medieval steampunk setting with Aether Reptilius instead of humans. Another gore character. Backstory is even longer in the main plot. Yeah, backstory matters. People like shit on me for the fucking Jen and Gwen backstory when it's like I'm adding fucking lore based on Gwen's video from home. Like, Jesus. Like, people just find reasons to shit on everything. Like, I made an intricate backstory based on Gwen's video from home, and people are fucking pissed off at me. It's like, what happened to Gwen's dad? Like, why is Gwen's mom so fucking weird in this in this particular moment? Why is she acting so strange? I made a fucking backstory for it. Like, people are shitting on me for that. No, it's 12 a.m. for you. It's like 11:05, but I'm gonna order some DoorDash. Gonna get myself a pulled pork poutine with some Korean barbecue sauce on it. And if you're saying that sounds gross, it's fucking delicious. Pulled pork poutine is amazing. Pulled pork poutine is the stuff of gods. Especially with some Korean barbecue sauce on it. I go to like Walkbox and they have like their fully loaded fries. Those are fucking delicious. Well, people kept talking about the Jen and Gwen thing, or the Jen is Gwen thing type bullshit. That really pissed me off. So actually, as the new only person that can edit the Total Drama Skate Island wiki, I actually added to Jen's wiki profile in the trivia section that Jen is Gwen's twin who lives with her dad. Her dad moved them to Alberta, where he remarried, and he inherited two stepsons that then became Jen's stepbrothers. Jen's stepbrothers are the ones who signed her up for Total Drama as a joke to piss her off, and then she got sent there. It's the whole fucking story. And the reason why Gwen's mom is acting so weird in the video from home is because she's nervous that Jen will see Gwen on TV and realize she has a twin. And Jen's dad counteracts this by blocking the show before Jen can watch it because the mom let the dad know that's what's happening. This is the way it went down. People have a fucking problem with backstory. It's like, Jesus. Can't fucking win. And oh yeah, fun fact. Did you guys know that Jen and Gwen's dad is based after Hugh Jackman? Because I wanted Jen and Gwen to get their coolness from somewhere. So yeah, when I designed Jen and Gwen's dad, I based him after Hugh Jackman because Hugh Jackman fucking rules. I wanted their dad to be a badass. And plus, a lot of Jen's like family dynamic is based after Jen from 16, where she has Jonesy's brothers as her stepbrothers. So it's connected, kinda. It's supposed to be fun, but people can't fucking have fun. Gotta have their fucking bullshit. Can't fucking win. There's no winning allowed. Only suffering. Only pain and suffering is fucking allowed in this place. Ah, son of a bitch. I'm just so used to like rubbing my right shoulder when I'm talking. I just grabbed my fucking tattoo by accident. Ow. And yeah, Jen's audition tape is literally her brothers like barging into her room and like putting the camera down in front of her and just like making her audition and like say shit. It's really funny. Jen's audition tape is one of my favorites because it has her two brothers and her, or her two stepbrothers and her in it. And her stepbrothers are like older than her. They're like 22 and 23 or some shit. And they're still living at home. And then she's like, at least I live at home because I'm going to college. You guys are just kind of like here. they're like, fuck you. Quit making fun of us. Go to summer camp, bitch. You know, it's like, fuck. Gotta have some fun. But if you ask the Total Drama Reddit, fucking no fun allowed. Too much backstory. You simplify this shit. Make it 13 episodes. Give me pictures of Spider-Man too. Give me pictures of Spider-Man. These aren't pictures of Spider-Man. This is backstory for your intricate characters. Get the shit out of here. Fucking. This isn't pictures of Spider-Man. Like I said, can't fucking win. Return to Courtney. I think her dad got two older sons and just cheated with young students. Court's mom. Oh, I don't like sad backstories. Like Zoe's backstory is like tragic, but also Zoe and Heather are kind of bitches, which kind of means they deserve a little bit of shittiness in their life. Like, I think I also modified Zoe and Heather's backstory as to how they got split up. I think I modified the backstory that their family wasn't able to support two kids. So rather than be unable to support both them properly, they had to make the hard decision to give Zoe, or they had to make the hard decision to give one of their kids away for adoption. Therefore, it's far more tragic. And therefore, you can kind of feel some sympathy for Heather and Zoe when they do their bitchiness. There's some sympathy behind their backstory as well. So yeah, I think I did change that. So there is some sympathy. It's not just like, haha, you suck, we don't want to raise you type thing, because that's fucked up. So yeah, I think I did I did change it where it was like their family was unable to like support like raising two kids because their family was in like a really shitty spot. But then like after they gave Zoe away, the father started to do really good and the family got back on its feet. But you can't just like undo an adoption, right? So then they were just like, it was something they regretted for a long time, which is why they like pampered Heather, and that's why she's the crazy egomaniac bitch she is today, because her parents just felt so guilty about like giving away her twin sister because they couldn't take care of them both, and then they were able to, but it was too late, so they were just racked with guilt. And I plan on like exploring that guilt and like the meaning of family with Zoe and Heather's storyline. I don't think like, for some reason I don't find giving Courtney a like tragic or like weird backstory adds much to her character. I think it kind of takes away to give her like a tragic backstory. Like I would rather have Courtney be like the straight A only, like the only child of like a very prestigious family, like not prestigious but like well mannered. Like Courtney's like the only child of a well mannered family that strives for perfection because of like her only child status. Like she's been like the sole focus of her parents and so forth. I would say like Courtney does better if she doesn't have some tragic family backstory and it's just her personality. Whereas like with Gwen, it kind of like with Gwen in like the video from home thing, it kind of opened it up for backstory that was kind of tragic and we could pull something from there. But like I think a lot of Courtney's problems probably stemmed from like her desire for recognition. And if you wanted to pull any sort of backstory from Courtney for desire for recognition, you would probably want to give her lots of siblings that are recognized a lot for their accomplishments, but Courtney just can't seem to get it no matter how hard she tries. And that would also tie into her desire to be loved and to, you know, for people to like her and why her character is like the way she is. And maybe she believes the way she acts would make people endeared to her because she believes that if I just try hard enough, people will like me, when really it does the opposite. Like that's the tragedy of Courtney's character, is like she is a character who wants to be liked, but the way she does it makes her unlikable. And if you were to give her any type of backstory, I think showcasing that dynamic of the desire to be wanted and appreciated is what really drives Courtney at this point, is her desire, her want, her need to be desired, loved, and appreciated. And when you look at Duncan, he cheated on her. He didn't appreciate her. He didn't do any of those things. And therefore, that's why she feels so betrayed and full of hate. That makes sense. And that's the storyline I'm going with. So don't fucking steal it. Don't steal my shit. But yeah, I do agree that like some sort of Courtney backstory works. But I believe the only thing you need to have Courtney's main drive be is the fact that she wants to be appreciated, desired, and loved. And she works hard, and she believes working hard will get her those things when it really doesn't. Does the opposite. Or not working hard, but the way she goes about it does the opposite for her. She believes that if I can make this work by doing it this way, if I apply it to this aspect of my life, it'll yield the same result. When really it doesn't. And I think that's all about what Courtney's going to learn in my storylines, is that exact thing. And I guess that's really about it. It's like I thought really hard about every single character and the storyline I want them to go through when I wrote everything. Yeah, see, you're just a crossover with the game. Mine's just like all self-contained. Because like honestly, I don't think Courtney needs like a crazy backstory. I think it just needs to be she feels underappreciated even though she works super hard. And I think that's been part of her character for a very long time. And having it come out in the open in Mega All-Stars is going to be like that part that makes her character development like really kick off. And we start to see like what makes Courtney tick. In the sense of like, how do you fix this problem that Courtney has? This desire, this need to be appreciated. How do you make her overcome this need to be appreciated? Or appreciated, desired, or wanted. Because everybody's had that feeling of wanting to be desired, wanting to be needed, wanting to be, wanting to be the something that somebody cares the most about. Mine just guessing because it's kind of hard to put the puzzle pieces together, or they just don't have to be put together. Yeah, true. But like I said, like the storyline I've made for Courtney fits in with her character. It fits in with her personality. And I believe it's something that people would need to learn about. And I think it's important that, like, young adults and teenagers and whoever watches or reads my shit learns that lesson. It's better than not telling that story. Yeah. I don't know the Ace Attorney games or anything like that. But, I don't know. I think giving Courtney family drama is just adding too much to the pie. I think a little family drama is okay for like some characters to have, but if like everybody has family drama, then it's just like saying that your recipe of your family drama bullshit kind of gets old after a bit. Some characters just have to have their own personal problem that's outside their family life. It's like not everybody's problems are derived from their weird family life, because people are going to get fucking old with that shit. It's like Naruto. Every problem is based on tragic backstory that needs to be fucking talk no jutsu'd out of. Yeah, it's like Crystal Heart. The lore I've made for Courtney matches her character, it matches her personality, it matches her modus operandi, and it's something that needs to be settled in her character for her to truly develop, because every character needs a little bit of development. And I think overcomplicating it just takes away from the overall message. Like I said, I don't know much about the Ace Attorney games, but hey, if it's your work and you're feeling it, you feel it. I can't tell you otherwise. I can give you my opinion, but hey, it's all up to you. If it's your thing, it's your thing. If you feel like there's something there, then there's something there. And I can't say shit. So, just hit it. Just go for it. Give her all you got there, pal. Give it the fucking beans the whole way through. Fucking put her in 5th gear the whole higher roadway through there, pal. Make it the best gosh darn thing you ever done had. Make it work for you. It's good to chit chat with people every once in a while. I haven't like uploaded a video on here in a super long time besides like the Complete Drama Skate Island intro. So it's like I wanted to do more live streams. I got all this like high-tech live streaming gear and crap. Like I got this super good microphone. I got my Go XLR. I got my Elgato webcam and shit. And I just don't use it. So I was like, today sounds like a good day to bullshit with the internet when people are talking mad shit about me. Yeah, exactly, Crystal Heart. That's a good storyline for Courtney. Matches her modus operandi, matches her personality, and matches what she's experienced so far. So yeah, in Mega All Stars, I wanted to close out a lot of characters' issues and problems and give them resolution. So I've really thought hard about the Courtney storyline that I want to tell, and it's probably one of the best ones I've come up with. I really like it. And I think lots of people, if we ever get there, are really going to like it too. But I mean, if we are going to get there, it's just like a matter of how long it takes for me to get there. Because like I'll be working on this probably until it's finished. Like I don't think I'm going to like be satisfied until I complete everything I've written. Which is a lot. But hey, at least we got lots of fun to be had. And who knows, maybe if we can get my Patreon popping, I can do the comic as a full-time gig, and then I can release chapters more faster. That'd be cool. I had somebody just subscribe as a Patreon like today or yesterday. So if you're watching this, thank you. You should probably pull that up. And it was like a $5 Patreon too. It was like a big boy Patreon. Oh, if you want to see the comics, here, I'll just pull it up for you. There. If you want to read the comics, just go there. Chapter 4 is the most recent. Chapter 4 preview is the most recent one. If you just scroll over on my page, you'll find chapter 1 and 2. And 3. And then chapter 4 preview. I need to make new thumbnails for the comics so people know just by a look which chapter it is. But yeah, there's lots of storylines I got popping that I need to wrap up. Not wrap up, but just like lots of storylines I've thought really hard about. And that's the reason why I'm rewriting Western All-Stars, because I went into that season with a certain storyline in mind, and it just wasn't working when I got to the focal point where it needed to like start. Just it didn't click. So I'm rewriting most of Western All-Stars, and now I know where like the heart of this story lies. So I'm gonna rewrite it with that heart of the story in mind, with the build-up. Like the part that made Skate Island so easy to write for me was the fact that I felt free when I was writing it, whereas when I was writing Western All-Stars, I felt like I was contained inside this problem that I needed to fix, and I was so focused on trying to fix that problem that the stuff I was writing sucked. So I was like, I need to fucking rethink this. Like I can't just like hammer my way through this fucking problem. I have to like naturally get this going, which is why I'm gonna rewrite it. Yeah, we're gonna get chapter 4 after episode 1 re-release. Chapter 4 is currently on a little bit of a hold because I'm rebuilding some characters that are just like super hard to work with because my rigging and building skills when I first made the characters really sucked. So like a lot of the characters are super hard to work with. And I just got done re-rigging Jen And man, her new build fucking rules. Way better. Everything works so much cleaner. Like all the lines look a lot better when the character's being posed. Like everything just works better. So I'm gonna redo some of the older, shittier builds. And I'm going to also redo some of the character designs. Like not redo, like redo entirely like I did Matt, but like adjust. We're gonna do some design adjustments to some of the characters to make them either more on style or match the different design choices we've made. So like all the adult female characters, like the ones over 18, they're gonna get model updates to look more adult. So yeah. When did I start making the comics? In 2018. But I think they're going to take me a little bit less time though, because I think I'm going to stop focusing on like movement panels where like it shows them walking. And I might just have like one panel that shows they're walking and then just cut to another panel where it's like the action's happening. This is the main stuff. You know, we don't need to see all this other fluff. Like who cares how far they've ran? Let's just start running where they're going. They've got there. If something happens in the middle, that's important. If not, we don't need like 6 panels showing them running. Like we just don't need it. Like chapter 3 just has so many fucking panels of like backgrounds moving, characters doing run cycles, and just nothing happening. It's like I don't need that shit. I'm putting in way too much fucking work for the product. So like I'm really focusing on narrowing down the amount of panels I need to get the show's basis across, because like I'm making the comic like I'm making an animatic storyboard for like an animation when it should be a comic. Like the shit that matters should just be there. So I'm like rethinking a lot of the panel choices and paneling for the comic, just so it's a bit more streamlined and faster for me to do, and the point gets across. Like if we're gonna do like animation, I'll go in and add the extra panels if I need to. Don't need to like, so some fucking rocket science. Just make it simple. So that's what I'm like focusing on. Sonic Unleashed Stan is now following me on DeviantArt. I wonder if anybody of that name is in the chat that I just linked. Seems awfully convenient that I linked my DeviantArt in the chat and then somebody happened to follow me. Sometimes adding sidelines can be easy. Just adjust one of the important Sometimes adding sidelines can be easy. Just adjust ones that are important and some that are just too short for the line. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not me. Yeah. How close are you to finishing the chapter? Well. Oh, Jesus. Let's take a look at my binder of wonders. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta actually count. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11. So I've done 11 pages out of 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I've done 11 out of 34 pages, so we're about 1/3 through. And a lot of the pages were added because people were bitching about characters not getting enough screen time. So the entire chapter 4 preview is added as extra. And a lot of the chapter 4 preview was added onto. It wasn't. It was a lot shorter to begin with, but because people were bitching about it, I had to add more shit into it. And we are still going to add more to chapter 4. So chapter 4 is currently at like 30 some pages. I'm going to be like ad-libbing a lot of shit just to make it more interesting. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, Christopher, we're about 1/3 through. Also, just believe here, I've got a small AU where in TD, Gwen, and Duncan were in opposite teams, the canon, and when I've come to writing Gwen and court friendship. Man, that's one hard sentence to read. Creeps to find. Also, just will leave here, I've got small AU where in TDI, Gwen and Duncan were in opposite teams than canon. Courtney is more like a child who learns to be in the life that finds a person. Reliant, she sees it in Gwen, but she's like, you need to be more by yourself. Don't rely on me. Okay. Whatever you want to write is what you're going to write. I know a lot of the storylines I had for Oscar Island originally were like pretty meh. Like the first write of Oscar Island is like super rough. That's some fucking shit. Oh no, it's fine. Creeps to find. Usually when people have like weird like grammatical errors in their writing, I'm just like, okay, either it's like somebody who doesn't speak English or it's like somebody who's like younger. It's fine. Damn, all this talk about like all the Mega All-Star shit makes me really want to like write through Western All-Stars again. But it's like I got so much shit on my plate. I was working 2 jobs for like a super long time, which is why I couldn't do any work on the comic. But now that I'm back down to 1 job, it's like I can use my spare time to work on some of King Island stuff, which is really fucking nice. But besides that, it's been a good chit chat. We've been going for a good 3 hours. I don't think we're going to go for much longer. I'm probably going to eat my poutine if the driver was not driving away from where I live. What the fuck? Wish they wouldn't do that. But it's actually been a good stream. Kind of hoping I can do more of these in the future. It's been kind of nice. We've had quite a few people in here today, not going to lie. Maybe it's because I was being a dramatic bitch throughout the entire time. Who knows? Lots of kick up right now about Escape Island because I released that new opening and got a lot of new people coming through and pissing me off and acting the fool. But yeah. Oh yeah, everybody has their own like thing they write well, and if you want to, like I said, any story that you want to read is worth writing. That's what Escape Island started off as, was a story that I wanted to read, and that's what keeps me that's what keeps me going actually when I'm writing my stuff, is the fact that I like reading my own material, so I want to know what happens next. I have it all planned up here, but it's getting it on paper and getting the scenes going in my head and imagining it on screen that really makes that the enjoyment really comes through. Because it's like, if I was watching this, what would I want them to say? Like, what is the most entertaining thing that they could be saying right now? How does this conversation go? What is like the positive that happens here? What's the negative that happens? How does this scene drive the story forward? And when I was writing Western All-Stars the first time, it's like man, there was just nothing there. Like, I had no direction. But after I wrote a bit of it, I was like, oh, I know this direction and I want to tell this story because I can get behind this. So now it just becomes like I got to write that story out again and really get into it. Oh, for me, I'm autistic, so my words aren't well, and sometimes people struggle on what I'm saying, what I'm typing. Yeah, it's fine. I really didn't notice it until you said it, so doing okay. I wasn't saying that like that was hard to read. It's just like, meh. Sometimes the people tell me ideas. No offense to the idea. I'm just not into it. But it's like, hey, if you're into it, that's what matters. Doesn't care if I'm not. It doesn't matter if I'm not into it. Doesn't matter if I don't think it's a good idea. If you think it's a good idea and you enjoy it, you do it. Don't care what anybody else thinks. Just keep going. If you enjoy reading it, if you enjoy writing it, then it's worth writing and reading. So yeah, that's all you really got to do. And I enjoyed writing Osuke Island so much in all my storylines that I thought everybody would want to read it and enjoy it because I enjoy it. And I am one fussy bitch to impress. High praise for myself, apparently. But anyways, guys, it's been a fun stream. Hopefully we've got some new people on board. Had somebody subscribe 2 hours ago. Wasn't no live stuff going on today. Just a quick sit down, chit chat, shoot the shit with you guys, and just bitch about the internet for like a good 3 hours. It was a fun bitch-a-thon. We all just sat down and watched me bitch for 3 hours while people making fun of me on Reddit. And then they deleted the Reddit post. So, it's whatever. But anyways, guys, my food's about to get here. My throat is awfully dry. And this apartment is awfully fucking hot until I get my air evaporator that will act as an indoor AC, which will be nice. Maybe cool down this fucking place. But, yeah, maybe we'll do more streams more often where we just sit down and talk and maybe just give you guys updates about what's happening. Because it's been fun. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. Anybody using the chat. We've had like a pop in chat. My chat probably hasn't been this busy in a long time. So, yeah. I'm not going to drag this out. I'm terrible at outros. So yeah, thank you guys for coming to the stream, asking questions, and I guess I should do more of these talking ones, but besides that, everybody, my food's going to be here any moment, so I'm going to let you all go for the night. It's 11:36 a.m. my time. People probably have to go to bed. Don't hear me bitch for the whole night. Talk to you later, guys. See ya.